y'all. We're here at Stone's celebrating Derby Day.
Derby Day.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And also Stone's Survivor Series. We got some amazing PLO action tonight.
So stoked. So Stone Survivor Series, we got 9 cash games where we're going to vote in a player from each cash game to put it into a single table sit and go, winner take all, seat into the 10K WSOP main event, and several games being played. And tonight, my favorite game, I believe it's your favorite game as well, PLO. God's gift to poker players.
Oh yeah, 2 times the cards, 2 times the fun.
Yeah, like so many other ways I can get drawn out on. Like, how do I not love it, right? You love the pain. And tonight we have God's gift of lineups. Oh my God, it's gonna be so much fun.
It's amazing.
So amazing, so amazing. I was gonna wear the same hat, but damn it.
But the suit is good.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Without further ado, should we introduce the lineup?
Yeah, so we got a couple players that we've seen here before, a couple new faces. Everyone I'm real excited about. In seat 1, we have Michael R. Now, we saw Michael R. came through for our last Deej PLO game. He's out of Napa, I believe. He's a crusher.
Yeah, that's right. And he was going by the alias of Rich that night.
That's
so
what
you
it
might
was.
remember.
So yeah, Michael R in seat 1.
Yep.
Seat 2, Igor. Igor is a blast. We've seen him and Jason McRoberts mix up in so many hands.
Oh yeah.
Played for blood.
The Mad Russian.
The Mad Russian. It's gonna be big. In seat 3, AB. PLO's been going pretty regularly here at Stone's. You've been playing a lot in the game. AB's been kind of a fixture in a lot of those games.
Yes.
So much fun.
Definitely action player.
Action player.
Fun to play with.
Yeah, he's a blast player with tons of pressure.
Oh yeah.
Seat 4, we have Matt Holtzclaw. Now, one of the ways you get into this Survivor Series games is, one, you can play hours here in whatever game, you know, if any Omaha would have qualified here. You can win the Saturday tournament or the last Sunday tournament, or you can submit a bio, the way that most of these players got through, and tell us about yourself getting in the game. Matt's bio was priceless.
Yes.
Oh my God. Naked Twister, all sorts of things.
He said PLO is easily his favorite game. Even more fun than Monopoly, Jenga, and Naked Twister.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's
Matt Holtzclaw played
lot.
Naked Twister.
So his hobbies include check raising the turn with nothing, eating crab legs, watching football and basketball, and fighting crime on the mean streets. I mean, how do you not vote for this guy?
Ship it, right? You gotta get all the votes right now. Seat 5, Chelsea Gelbert. She used to, I don't know where she's out of now, but she used to prop, I believe, here in SAC, but now she makes her living.
Arizona?
She's from Arizona, yeah. Makes her living now playing poker as well. Big time PLO player. She finished 16th in the 1500 PLO this last year at the series.
Awesome.
Last woman standing. She is a crusher. Seat 6, we don't need to worry about him. Who cares? No. Seat 6, our good friend, Mr. Andrew Barber. This last year, 10K horse event. Bracelet winner, Omaha's his thing.
I mean, we got some celebrities in the game tonight.
Big time. And the Sacramento legend.
That's right.
The only greater Sacramento legend is now to his left, Jason McRoberts.
Ooh.
God, he's good.
Making a name for himself.
Destroyer. Now, it was funny, in the last PLO game, we saw Jason dig himself a little bit of a ditch early. I think he got stuck like 3 or 4K pretty early.
Yeah.
And Andrew, as a matter of fact, was in the chat box, and he was saying, watch, he'll dig his way out of this. Like, if he had a bet, and he was trying to book bets with people that he'll come out on top by the end of it. And I don't know if he got on top by the end of the stream, but for sure by the time I left the room, he was up like 2K.
Yeah, that's right.
Gross.
I think he was still stuck at least a couple thousand by the end of the stream.
But by the end of the night,
by the end of the night, we were here.
He grinded it out. He's got, he buys in, for not the minimum, but he buys in at 500 at a time, and then waits till one of those bullets gets traction, and then runs it up.
That's right.
Crusher. He's good. Yep. To his left, mailman, Eric T. Eric, once again, since Deej Poker's come through and getting all these PLO games established here at Stone's, Eric's been a fixture there as well. He's a kind of one of hold'em crossovers. A ton of fun to play with. I can't wait to watch him play tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely been improving his game. Probably working on his game and playing in all the PLO games here. So.
And why not jump into this game? Because everyone here is obviously easy game here. And then in seat 9, Trisha T. She's cashed in several WSOP events. She's had her own column in Poker Player newspaper, and she won a seat in the main before as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's solid. If without further ado, let's get down to the table. Oh, we're there.
And there we are. So like we said before, we're going to be voting every 30 minutes. So the link will be in the chat. I think it's there already. So we're already now voting for best dressed or most stylish player. So you can click that link in the chat or go to Stone's website and find the link. And just vote for who you think is the best dressed,
most stylish player. Look at Trisha. Got the big hat. It's Derby Day.
I mean, it's Derby Day, guys.
How do you not dress up for Derby Day? Thank you, Andrew Barber, for dressing up in your best Derby Day outfit. What is he doing here?
He's definitely going for best dressed.
Obviously, the backwards cap. Trisha looks good tonight. Jason looks like he's ready to kill somebody. I don't know what's going on there. That stare down. Oh no, now he's all casual. I love it.
Do you know any information about pre-stream action or anything?
I don't. The game kicked off maybe an hour or so ago.
Yeah.
I did hear them call for chips 1, so someone's already stuck. It's PLO. Everyone's gonna get stuck by the end of the day. Best dressed. I think we win best dressed, right?
Yeah. Hold on. Can you vote for us?
Right. Ship it.
throw us into the mix.
Awesome. So we mentioned before Igor and Mick Roberts. We've seen those two butt heads before in the Survivor Series. They played the 1-2 game together. I think they played the 2-5 game together as well. Yeah, super deep in the 2-5 game. That was awesome. And now you're giving them so many more options. Like they can rep anything, have everything. And PLO kind of goes one way or the other. You know, it plays kind of snug sometimes because it's such a nutty game. On the other side of it, you can rep anything because you can have anything. So
that's right. Super fun game. I mean, even more action than No Limit Hold'em. Yeah, I think we're gonna see some fireworks tonight.
It's gonna be good. So this game it's a 200 minimum, 1K max. We are not playing table stakes tonight. It's a 1K max game. And you know what? In a lot of these games, that high variance games, I think they make for a lot more fun. You can just people can just load and fire, barrel.
Yeah.
And I found a lot of players, oftentimes, they're more than willing. They'll fire 4 or 5 $500 bullets, then fire 2 1K bullets. You know, there's I think some players sometimes have a mental block. I think it's the same way in tournaments too.
Yeah,
sometimes.
it kind of keeps people in the game and for longer, and the bad beats aren't as painful.
As painful, yeah. They're still hurt. So it's 1-3-5, 1-3 of the blinds. It's 5 to come in. The blinds do count as a complete bet each. The blinds count 5-5 as far as you can open for. So you can open for 20 under the gun.
Southern California highway.
Looks like action's on Eric here, aka Mailman. He'll limp in for 5. Trisha with the hat. Who won a...
Can I get chips on 11, please, Chip?
Has it happened?
Nyquist.
Nyquist? I had all my money on Satan's Little Pagan. I don't know. And then I found out he wasn't even running.
Don't think that one ran. No.
Yeah, it didn't run.
Yeah, Nyquist was the 2-1 favorite, and it won. Yeah, it was an awesome race. I'm from Kentucky, so I have to follow these things.
You must know these things. Like, how does he run so good? And it's like, it's running.
He ran so good.
He ran so good.
Alright, looks like Mailman limped in there with the Ace King 10-7.
AB's going to put in a raise. What's going on, Plastica? Welcome everyone, all the regulars to the chat box. Angry Polak, don't know who that is, but we'll accept her right now.
What's up, Veronica?
I like, Igor didn't, he doesn't have the big hat on that Trisha does, but his glasses do match his hat. So
That's true.
10 points.
It looks like wow, those are pretty sweet glasses. They look like pixels or something.
Yeah. 4 away to the flop. Ace, King, 9. Top 2 for Eric.
Pretty good for Eric here. Igor with pocket 10s.
10, 10, 7, 5. No suits there.
Not much for him on that flop.
Checks over to AB. He was the original raiser. It's 85 in the pot. I believe they're going to count it as 90 in the pot. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they count the drop also as.
Count the drop as well. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they're coaching the players tonight on how to put their cards. So.
It really does matter. And here we go. Already, oh, and there it is. AB makes it sit up for 65, and
yeah, it looks
Eric's
like
in
a
a
good
bet pot.
spot here for Eric to just get it in. And,
I don't know if he actually. I don't believe he actually is all in.
it's pretty close.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Probably not like
It's not as fairly short.
Right.
30-40.
Yeah, it's right there. So we can't see AB's hand. We know where Eric's at.
AB's sitting with close to
Can I get
1,500
chips on
behind
table
here
11,
after
please?
that bet.
Heads up, yeah.
So he may or may not be up in the game so far.
Maybe he's gonna crush someone's soul in this game. I can't wait.
For sure.
Oh my God.
7.
I just
Show me
took
some.
three guys.
I
Any volume?
need $100, man.
When you're in?
What's that?
Do you have any volume?
Yeah.
You?
Cut out for a second.
Like, I had 3 seconds.
Oh, got
I
it.
know the rumors about why he left Capital.
So AB gets away from it.
So we didn't get to see AB's hand there, right?
Didn't get to see AB's hand.
Oh, no.
Yeah, bear with us, guys. It's kind of tricky getting getting the readers to show all 4
All
cards.
4 cards. So don't forget, right now we are voting on the best dressed / most stylish player. Get a good look at everyone.
I mean, what's her name? Seat 9, Trisha?
Trisha's looking good.
She's looking real good, man. Very appropriate for Derby Day.
Timing's everything.
That hat is amazing.
That's just fun, yeah?
Woman Rider,
Hi, Woman Rider.
welcome to the chat.
Welcome everyone to the chat tonight. Celebrating Derby Day here at Stone's with 4-card poker.
Awesome. Mad Russian, that's Igor. He opens with the pot to 20. He makes it with a Queen 8, 7, 6 double suited. Double suited hands matter so much in this game. It really can be the difference between whether a hand's whether it's an open or it's a fold.
Yeah, and having 3 of 1 suit is not the best because you block yourself
Block yourself, exactly.
from flush.
6, 7, 8, ace, 2 diamonds. Mad Russian's got bottom 2. No one's got an ace. No one has diamonds as far as we can see. We can't see AB's hand.
Jason with backdoor clubs.
Is that a cat? Is that a cat or a dog or is that a seal? What's on Mad Russian's hat? What is that? I'm gonna say it's a seal. I'm probably completely wrong, but
Looks like a seal.
really could be a seal.
I haven't seen it. That's true.
You could have told me he had like a death allergy to alcohol, and I would
So Mad Russian's gonna continue it up here. He makes it 20, or I'm sorry, makes it 80 to go with bottom 2.
What happens when you get older?
It's a call for McRoberts. Jason's gonna call open-ended. Turns a queen. That's now 3 pair for what it matters. For Mad Russian, he improves to queens and 8s, and he's gonna go ahead and get it in against Jason. Says if you got some ace queen, brother, more power to you.
Oh, and AB's still in the hand as well.
Oh, AB is in the
Yeah,
hand.
we didn't know he was in there still.
Yeah, that's why. That's what
Yes, he's trying.
They're coaching him up. Yeah, he's making an
You
effort.
can see he's trying to get his cards.
They're showing. There you go.
Yeah, I think he's. When you put him that way.
There we go. Now we got. Now we can hit him. So AB's open-ended to the big end of the straight. No one has diamonds. And the Mad Russian's got 75% equity in the hand. Really good spot to be in on the tournament PLO.
With middle 2, that's pretty hard to do actually. No one
Bottom
has
3.
diamonds.
I think bottom 3.
Yeah, sorry. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think no one having diamonds really helps his hand there.
6 out to the second nuts. I love it.
Yeah, I mean that's another thing is you generally want to be drawing to the nuts, not
Right.
the not nuts, but
consistently.
I think Igor just saw an opportunity here. He has a pretty short stack at this point, so he's just trying
When you pick up one card, the other one will
through
face
pair.
down.
And AB's not folded yet.
He's thinking about it. You know, he knows he has a few clean outs.
Darvin Moon and a hand that was
So,
rewarded by his
Bacon
dad.
TT7 asks who we predict to be the big winner in this game. What do you think?
I mean, it could go in a lot of
PLO is so swingy.
Yeah.
It's really hard to call. I mean,
Especially in a 3-hour time span, it's hard to say.
we need the call.
Everything there.
And Matt Rush's hand is going to hold.
Like she said, oh,
Queens and eights are good. So yeah, I mean, if you were to run this game over a long time, I would probably put my money with a player like Matt. If Veronica's giving me help, she knows I love Matt. But a player like Matt, of course, I mean, I'm never going to vote against a bracelet winner named Andrew Barber.
Yeah.
But Michael in seat 1.
Michael's also super solid.
Super solid. We know that Jason put a ton of pressure on people. We see what Igor can do. And again, don't count out some of these other guys. AB, he's had to break someone's heart tonight. In Chelsea, we saw her make a deep run, or another she made a really deep run in the World Series in a 1500 PLO event. I mean, Mailman, he's changed gears over this game. All these players are more than capable of having a really big night tonight. And at the same time, they're all capable of getting buried really deep.
Yeah,
It's good.
Exactly.
It's weird because like once you go from that game, something more wild.
PLO's been doing hard here. It's awesome.
Yeah,
So good.
It's been really good.
So good.
Really
Then I
action.
could imagine.
You can blame Radenko's D's Poker Boys, man. They've got problems.
Yeah,
They've got a lot of problems.
But they get some things right.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Whereas like I like my.
So we're still voting for best dressed or most stylish player in the game. Click that link in the chat and vote. Get your vote in. Looking at Trisha here, she's definitely decked out for the occasion.
Looking
So
solid.
I hope she gets some votes in
Matt,
this
have you ever had
category for
Miney the Elder?
So far the players are doing a really good job being diligent about putting their cards over the reader. We're already having, game's already running a lot better than it was this last time
sure.
around.
It's out of like a Bay Area.
Yeah, they've been
It's like the number one.
working very hard here behind the scenes to get those cards read here. So
AB's gonna make it 15 to go. Bracelet winner on the button. He'll call. 9573 clubs. Jason's gonna call as well. Jason's got the opportunity to be first liar, which we know is such a powerful move.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
first bluff. For
First
sure.
bluff. Bottom 2 for Barber. See how he plays it. There now.
Yeah, they're getting
Jason.
right on it. Getting
Matt.
the players to show their cards.
We gotta thank Matt in the booth here. He's right there. You see him standing behind Andrew and Jason there. He's getting on these guys. Letting them know where to put the cards, giving you viewers out there best chance to see them.
So Andrew, C-bets, and Jason and AB gonna come along for the turn. King of spades.
Jason has a gut shot, called on the flop with a gut shot, backdoor diamonds, and top pair. King on the turn brings a spade draw. Checks over to Andrew. He's gonna bet bottom 2. That's 85.
Yeah, seems like he's just trying to take it down here on the turn. Doesn't seem like anyone has too much. And here we see Jason. You know, we said Jason's capable of making moves in this game. If he senses weakness, he's not afraid to pounce. And I think that's what we're seeing here. He
Jason
really doesn't have much.
No, he doesn't. Now, Andrew might wonder, would Jason do this if he had some sort of a combo draw, if he had something like a 6-8 and picked up spades as well on the turn?
Very hard for Andrew to call with bottom 2 here. It's just so easy to be beat by. So easy for Jason to have like an ace king, ace 7, or like you said, a combo draw. And he's not really doing too great against combo draws.
I think long term that's probably the right fold. I mean, we can see the cards. We know that Jason's just being Jason.
Pretty sick.
So sick. So sick. Jason. So sick. He's the best.
You'll be drawing for a $200
Qualified?
I know, but it's just funny that it's how he actually thinks and it's exactly how he thinks.
Huh?
So it looks like Andrew definitely up in the game as well. Well, I guess we don't really know how much people are in for, so.
I believe it was a 1K max. I think Andrew bought it for 1K.
Yeah.
And because it's a 1K max game, not table stakes, so it's not like he got stacked and just matched someone's stack there. So you see, AB's already got some chips in front of him. Andrew does as well.
David Sklansky says that's
Definitely got it.
David Sklansky thinks that's the best one.
Michael's got a limp in Queen 8 double suited. He likes his hand, but he's not in love with his position.
Yeah. It's a nice limp call type hand.
And it's funny, this one, as much as I like open limping is not a part of my game ever, especially when I'm talking about hold'em. In PLO, it's an integral part of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Because punk control is so huge in this game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you definitely can't be opening your whole range
No.
in PLO.
Middle set for Michael. Open-ended for AB. Got the old Jack 10 working for him. No one's got hearts that we can see.
Don't know what Eric or Trisha has. Trisha leads out here.
She bets 15.
I think you're going too wide.
Eric with the ace of hearts blocker and a pair of kings. Also a gut shot to Broadway. So Michael just flats the 15.
And it's a good flat.
Yeah, pretty standard.
standard
You
stuff.
can't really raise without the straight.
And now with that many players
Two
behind
straights
you.
Possible.
Yeah.
Heart draw. So
And there-
Eric comes along too.
Yeah, Eric flopped Broadway.
Oh, I did not see that check.
Right? Very disguised Jack. So now it checks over to Michael, and he's gonna bet his set of queens.
And it doesn't look like to everyone else that Eric has Broadway here. He check calls the flop, checks the turn, out of position.
I had it. Yeah.
And now here's definitely a spot where Eric needs to put in the raise.
Yeah,
And there it is.
especially with that ace of hearts blocker. He knows that his opponents can't have the nut flush draw. So even if they have ace jack 2, they can't have the nut flush draw with it. So good raise by Eric. Don't know what Trisha has.
Trisha might have, the way she's looking at it, she might have some sort of Jack 9 here. She might have the wrong end of the straight. She could also maybe have hearts. I think if she had Jack 9 with hearts, I think she's obviously just getting her money in for the amount of money that's in the pot versus how much she's back. Trisha gets away from it.
She just has a couple hundred back, so she should be looking for a spot to get it in.
And now there's not a whole, from Michael's perspective, there's not a whole lot of other hands Eric can have here. Check, call the flop, and then check, raise it. The deuce of clubs really is, and fundamental on and almost no cards harmless, but the deuce of clubs on this hand and this board really is pretty harmless.
Yeah.
And there's not a whole lot of other hands that Eric can have here. Even if he had, a set of kings, he wouldn't be doing that, which Michael can't beat anyway.
Yeah, the problem for Michael here is you see what Eric has behind.
There's just
It's,
no implied
not even
odds.
250.
Yeah.
Without the implied odds, Michael just can't leave off the middle set there.
Yeah.
Drake RX, welcome to the chat. Yes, that is Andrew Barber. He is in seat 6 to the left of Chelsea Gelber. Our last woman standing in the last year's WSOP 1500 PLO.
Yeah, I got a lot of solid PLO players here tonight.
like this. Oh, really? That's perfect.
Awesome. So 5 minutes left in the voting.
Yeah, no.
Best dressed, most stylish player.
If everybody does it like this, it'll pick up every time.
Okay.
Every time. Left
He
and
said
right.
fan.
You see Matt Holtzcott wearing his favorite Kings hat.
Perfectly fine. Left and right.
Super stylish. He's got a beard, so he gets my vote.
The beard is always stylish.
Oh yeah. I mean, right now this beard is making the suit look good. That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
man, yeah.
So
for
much.
Sure. Definitely working well together. I mean, don't leave AB out too. He has the
He's suited and booted. He's got
suited,
the
booted,
yeah. He's got the reflective glasses on.
and that hat is just pretty sweet.
I was just trying to get in what the name of those hats are. I was gonna buy them for the stream. Like, what are those like Bagger Vance hats called?
I just think of like golfer hats.
Right, golfer hats, right? Someone's like, oh, it's a
His name,
funny
but I don't remember it.
flat cap or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna call it an AB hat. I need myself an AB hat.
What's up, Yo Teach One Yo?
I did all that shit.
Daniela in the house.
You have your shit together for which kind of shocks me.
Well, when it comes to stuff like that,
So AV has an unfoldable hand. Expect him to be raising or limp.
and everyone wants to get to one
He's gonna limp along.
Mother's Day, dude. It's like,
I would open there if I'm AB for Broadway with a suit. Definitely an opening hand in my book. Chelsea's gonna open up with a 7, 8, 9, 10. She's got 3 spades, but it's still an open. McRoberts, King, Queen, Queen, 9, no suits. He's an hand. And Trisha's got the Ace, Jack, Jack, 9, double suited. Nice hand there for Trisha to come along and play.
Nice.
They both put their blinds
Love
up.
to see a flop with that hand.
no, Jason, they kept them.
Please, all big cards. Everyone crush everyone here. And just let me freak out on who's ahead. Just like,
And it
I don't
takes a
even know.
minute to register.
Yeah,
don't
everyone
wanna
does,
hear
right? I was sitting there like, I'm like, oh, Eric, like, flop Broadway. I didn't realize
I had no idea.
I didn't see it till the third either, right? And he's got an open into straight try to go along with Broadway.
Okay,
And of course it's all low.
Deuce.
Of course it's all low
3
cards.
spades.
Chelsea's flops a flush.
Jason flops a queen high flush blocker. So interesting spot for Chelsea though. Yeah, she just checked back that flop. Right?
Ace of clubs on the turn.
Once again, all players, make sure you're being
Kind of good with the 10 high flush to see if anyone else is acting interested in the pot. You can't be too excited unless no one else seems like their hand.
And that's the other side of that, where this game of swimmers can play so nutty that it gets nitty. You know.
Right.
But then again, no one had the nut blocker there, and no one can really get out of line.
Yeah, I mean, no one had much, and it's hard to fight back on a flop like that. 3 spades out there.
In our first PLO game that we were streaming, the one we lost the power, the one that you were playing, okay, we lost the power twice. There was a hand that didn't get streamed though, talking about the power of having the nut block, where Azan, I think, turned queen high spade, or suit, queen high flush, and Earl, of course, in his infinite Earl wisdom, with just a nut blocker, repots it, and gets Azan off. So, never underestimate the power of the nut blocker, in a game that can play so nutty.
Yeah, for sure.
C. Well, one hand says C.
Yeah, so I mean, the stream game will be streamed until 10 p.m. I'm sure the game will keep going. You can come get on the list.
One Budweiser.
We've been kind of going all night lately, so. I mean, they have, I think. That's what I've heard.
Limp pot, it looks like everyone's in so far.
7 in the finals.
I didn't do it, but I was thinking about it.
958 Rainbow.
Does anyone have?
I'm like, Mad Russian's opening to the big end. Actually, yeah, 6-7. Mad Russian.
6-7, okay.
Yeah,
Mad
do the
Russian has
limp in
the nuts for
Arizona.
now. Some backdoor clubs.
bet 500 on any given street there. They had it's impossible.
And he will lead out $40. It's on Jason now. Jason makes the call with top pair, gut shot.
And a dream.
Gut shot to a better straight.
Blocking some of his own clubs.
And his backdoor clubs are actually smaller than Mad Russian's clubs.
And Trish is gonna call here with the Queen Jack Jack 9.
Hoping for a 10 on the turn.
So board pairs on the turn.
Interesting.
No one has an 8, but it's definitely gonna slow the Mad Russian down.
Especially in a three-way pot, Mad Russian, has to suspect that someone called that flop with a set or two pair type hand. And Jason will oblige and bet and rep the 8-9. Or 5s or 9s.
30-60.
Now here's the spot for the Russian here is 100 to call right now on the turn. What are you gonna have to call on the river? We're gonna find out.
I mean, that's the problem here for him for sure. Yes, he's hoping.
Him and Jason have so much history though.
Yeah.
Board double pairs now. Jason makes trip 9s. Mad Russian 6-7 still good.
Let's see if Jason will pull a trigger here.
It'll be real interesting to see if he turns the trip 9s into a bluff. Jason's not going to bet the trip 9s here because he thinks that they're best. He's trying to get Mad Russian off the exact hand he has.
It's basically racism. I mean, that's really the motivation behind it.
And it works.
Yeah.
And he knows it.
Oh, yeah.
He knows it.
Clippers are racist.
I mean, even if Mad Russian suspects, which he obviously suspects in case
You put a couple beers in Clippers.
doesn't actually have the full house there, he just can't do anything, You check call his turn, it's very hard to check call twice in that spot. With just a straight on and done.
You got him!
Jason definitely recognizes that.
We've seen Jason now recognize where other players are in two big spots and pull the trigger. That's what's good about Jason, is that he's not afraid to pull the trigger. A lot of players, when they river that 9 there, and he's playing the king 9, the trip 9, they think, okay, I got showdown value, and they'll check back there. Not Jason. He knows exactly where he's at, he knows he's behind, and he's got to fire.
Yeah, he's, like you said, he puts him right on the 6-7 there, the straight, and the only way to win the hand there is bluffing, so. Yeah, that's a credible story.
It is.
So we are on our next, our second category here.
The only hard part is, if you drag over now with the 9, there's less 8-9 combinations out there, or God, you really think he has like quad 9s now or something like that. I mean, so, but nothing you do there with the straight.
Right. I mean, the 9 doesn't actually change
Right now, dude, you're the guy.
except that, yeah, I guess some two-pair combinations turn into a full house, but...
So I think Matt straddled here. Did Holtz call straddle for 10? I believe he did. Are we on our next?
Nice.
Yeah, we are on our next category.
We're in the second category, voting for the most entertaining player.
Awesome.
So get your votes in for most entertaining player in the next half hour.
So it limped around. AB made it 15 to go, if I'm not mistaken, or I think he called the original.
Now to pride.
I think.
Yeah, you have
Matt opened 15 under the gun. No, Matt straddled.
Looks like AB opened 15, no?
AB opened 15 out of it, but it must have limped around to him. And then Matt put in the 3-bet with the 8-5-5.
I can't tell if you're.
And now Eric does not get a back raise in with kings. He's got some pretty junky kings there.
Hold on, AB's in the big blind now.
Yeah, I'm saying. So Matt had chips out there, so I think. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to catch what the pre-flop action would happen.
So back on AB, he makes the call.
So yeah, I think it was a $10 straddle. AB actually, even though it said raise 15, I think AB limped 10, and then Matt exercised his option out of the straddle, and he got everyone to call. Think about PLO. It's not so easy to pick off the limpers in this game because the equities run so close.
And you can see the equities were very close there, pre-flop.
Queen 8-7, 2 hearts. Jason's got the net heart draw. Andrew Barber's got worse hearts.
So Jason also with no, not top 2, queens and 7s here. You see he has 30%, which is the best.
That's so crazy. You can actually have the nut flush draw, 2 pair, and only have 30% equity.
Yeah.
But he's gonna bet it. Andrew also has a pair of queens. Andrew has top 2 and a flush draw. That's no good.
Yeah, Andrew bet out, and J-Mac put in a raise there. Oh, he's all over.
Yep. Barber bet the pot. McRoberts sticks it.
Yeah, there's so much in there pre-flop that Jason's, after one pot bet, Jason's able to get his whole $900 stack in there on the flop. So.
And now the Mad Russian.
Yeah, you can't really.
I don't know what he's thinking here with the Jack 10-6. Make it straight with any 6, 9. I'm sorry, no, he's trying to 9. It's just 9. A little posturing here, maybe, or maybe does he just want to? Maybe does he think he can re-jam here and get Barber off? If he thinks that Jason's just jamming a flush draw and his jacks are good, I think that'd be kind of suicide if you ask me.
He
But
was just processing it.
letting it all soak in.
Sometimes with 4 cards.
He's milking that whole best dressed category one more time. One more time for the
We
viewers
already
at
moved
home.
on to most entertaining. Sorry.
And Andrew's gonna call off here for sure. He does. Top 2, top and bottom, and hearts. Now I know we can run it up to 3 times, I believe. In the live stream we can. No, normally we're only running it twice. No, only running turn and river, correct me? Normally in the outer games, right?
Yes.
On the stream,
One flop,
2 turns, 2 rivers.
twice. Yeah.
Now, can we run 2 full boards in this game? I don't know.
Not sure.
Andrew scoops the first one.
If it's a full game, then probably not.
Jason makes 3 pair, and it can't get there. Queen 8 pulls for Andrew both times.
Yeah, you saw that Andrew had 65% there.
No, I know this guy's
Even though
donating.
Jason had the nut
For sure, he's
hearts.
donating it for 10.
You just kind of had Jason's 2-pair crushed, so.
On the second board, Jason's turning a 4, getting more outs, but he's just going to get there.
Chips on 11, please.
So Andrew scoops, wins both.
And he's already up $1,700 in this game. What else do you expect from a guy who wins 10K horse?
I'll give you a couple lucky tips because you're donating pairs.
Oh, God.
Pipe down.
I love it. Justin Kelly, Fat Train, as you guys know him, our other commentator. It's Mother's Day, and he drags his mother in here
I know,
in the
man.
casino.
Yeah! Shout outs to all the moms out there. It's your weekend.
Word to your mother.
Where's your mother? Come down and barrel. All the moms, come on down. Hook Pro Eric says Jason M should win most action player. I'm hard to disagree with that.
It's not, if he doesn't, it won't be for lack of effort. We'll put it that way. Andrew's got a playable hand here. Ace 9, 10, 10, nut hearts. He will not play. So it shows how much I know.
So that's actually kind of a tricky issue.
He's still counting.
To be the way that people would have valued.
He's counting Jason money. It's the best kind of money there is. Jason reloads, and he's going to open up the pot here to 20 with King, 10, 6 with hearts.
That size, but
Mad Rush to make the call, and so does AB.
the thing is that you may need to pay your executive, your CEO, a lot of money to call on people that are doing a lot of good.
Queen 7 Jack Rainbow. McRoberts is open-ended. He also has 2 king blockers. And when it's harder for anyone else to make Broadway or the 9 high or the 90 king straight if anyone else, or if he does get there. It'll be hard for him to chop if he gets there, is what I'm saying. Sorry. Top and bottom pair, middle and bottom pair for the Mad Russian. Just blocking 2 of Jason's 9s.
No one likes to fold against Jason.
No.
Well, no, but
And if you're watching these games, you can see why.
oh yeah.
Absolutely right. Whenever I see that, it makes me cringe because that was a bad.
Yeah, we've talked about this before, but when Jason does have big hands, he definitely gets action. So can't really
Diamonds,
blame
yeah.
people.
Diamonds now for Mad Russian as well.
195, player best 195.
Pot-sized bet from Jason. He is barreling those kings.
He barrels. I mean, Mad Russian improved his hand on the turn, so.
He's only got 390 behind.
I mean, he's looking to get it in a spot against Jason. It seems like he improved on the turn. I don't know. I can't really see him getting away from this.
195.
And I think there it is. He just moved in.
He'll be all right.
And started a charity that basically
Mad Russian's all in for 390.
that money is distributed to charities.
And now when you're Jason here, now we saw in the last PLO game, and Jason, what did he call off with? A pair on the turn, like
Bottom pair of threes, yeah.
Bottom pair. He called off an 8 pair, so
Yeah.
an over pair is not in Jason's folding range. He's gonna make the call.
I mean, also open-ended.
Yeah, over pair, open ended. Jason's fold button he threw out the window a long time ago.
And Russian.
9s and 7s.
Take
From
it
jacks and
down.
7s.
2 pair here. How many cards can you play?
Right? I'm looking at the river and I'm like, man, I still have outs.
So interesting enough, Andrew Barber is playing tonight, giving all of his profits to charity. Yeah.
So yeah, good for charity. Charity's already up $1,700.
Yeah, to a charity called Give Directly.
Awesome.
Awesome for.
And you see Andrew there on his left side there, he's wearing a reg patch. I'm a reg member. I think it's really great. Racing for Effective Giving. It's a effective altruism charity. It's not a charity where they rank charities and try to give money to the people that need it the most. Buy poker players. It's really awesome. And all players, I mean, yeah. Andrew, right after he won the 10K horse, and the first thing he did was match donations. He's trying to get as much money to the charity as possible.
Mike, I just tagged you on the
World class guy.
Player 7.
Still voting on the second category. About 15 minutes left in that. Voting for the most entertaining player. So get your votes in.
I don't know. I'm pretty entertained watching Jason reload. So. But we saw him do this last game. We saw him and he buys a little bit at a time, 500 or so at a time, and then eventually he gets traction on one of these bullets, and he's off to the races.
That's right.
And there's a man who's not afraid to dig himself out of a
It's
ditch.
a scheduling issue for everyone.
There's 5.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see him folding too much in the near future. See here he limps in with Ace Queen 9-8, 3 spades.
700.
I mean, he's got some decent hands though too. Although in PLO, it's hard to not have a decent hand.
Right. God, I have
They come around more often.
I have so many shiny things. Like, how do I what do
I know, it's so hard.
I would never have guessed it in a million years.
AB gets in there, Ace 10, 9, 6.
Chelsea checks her option, and we're off to a flop.
Or mannerisms, or just like personalities, or I don't know.
Yeah, I know Tom
Jack 7-7 with hearts. Chelsea's got some junky hearts, but they are the best hearts. No one has a 7 or a jack for that matter.
When Daryl had his first final table, because Tim was at that one.
Checks through, and the 10 of diamonds hits the turn.
That started Tim's first.
Gives Jason a straight.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he's counting all mine. So I'm thinking 5. I don't think he's done anything live.
He bets $15.
Small blind.
You're right. I'm segregating. What I did.
Almost.
It's a round up after the flop.
Almost
Like
ish.
time extension before.
But he's not done yet. He hasn't folded yet.
AB, a lot like Jason, definitely has a lot of fears and
Yeah, he does.
has no fear.
Once the small line
It can be a little tough or intimidating to play against that, you know?
It can be. Guy who just does not care. Like, yeah.
You should play more
should,
hands than
right,
Homo.
yeah.
No, you should play more hands than
Oh,
Homo.
something.
Not afraid to barrel.
Not at all. CBR Matt, welcome to the chat box and thank you. Loving the derby attire.
Thank you, thank you.
And I gotta give all the credit to Val. It was Val's idea. All good things come through her.
You know,
Good call. Good call. Nice call. Nice call, Val. Usual. So typical.
Veronica and Prisoners coming up every third Wednesday of the month. It's gonna be an awesome game. If last game was any indication.
Yeah, right. How off the chain the 1-3 gets around
Pretty
here.
good. Yeah, seriously, the 1-3 here is probably the best. I mean, anywhere in Northern California.
It gets insane.
You gotta get down here.
I think I heard someone
Play
say
super
that.
deep. It's a good game.
Or they're being serious.
Or they're being serious. And
Limpers.
I was dating the post.
Player ranges to 30.
And Matt's gonna try to pick off Limpers again here.
Yeah, Matt
Service on 11,
definitely
please.
taking advantage of his position here.
And that's the other side of it. It's like, I mean, when you know so many players are so less likely to fold, Matt, and actually, if you see his cards now, he's actually trying to build a pot. Ace, Queen, 9, 7, double suited.
I mean, just in case he hits. Like, sometimes you need to build a pot just in case you
Yeah.
hit.
He's investing in his future now.
That's right. I like Michael's hand. Never mind.
3 pair for Holt's Claw. Yeah. I like Michael, never mind.
Never mind.
No, I like Michael's hand too.
I liked it for a second.
Prefer double suited, but yeah, of course.
Player bet 100.
Matt bet 75. AB's got an inside straight draw to Broadway. No other backdoor outs though. But he is the only one who can call Matt.
And you don't go there unless it's
And AB's cutting out chips for a raise.
Player raises.
Matt's like, hold on. For reals?
It's not a big raise. And Matt's got to be wondering, I mean, God, how did AB really flop a set of 9s here? I mean, it's so hard.
Yeah, I mean, he's not folding. Yeah, he might just want to go and get more money in here against AB.
And there, he's going to play right back at him.
He knows AB's capable of making move.
To 500.
He has all the sets. He belongs. Yeah.
And so many, like you say, you know, people say 3 pair, and you can't have 3 pair. But that matters in this game. It really does. You set blockers. It really, really does. 3 pair is definitely greater than 2 pair.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of bad turn cards for Matt. There's some good ones, obviously, but
Pretty much any other Broadway card, yeah.
that he prefers to just go ahead and get as much as he can in on the flop there. Unfortunately, it is possible for your opponent to have a set when you have 3 pairs.
Oh, I know, and it's so gross. Like, how does it even happen? Like, I got everything
Gross,
blocked.
but it happens.
How does he have to case this or that in the hand?
Small blinded.
Still voting for most entertaining player. Here, Fat Train, over there, barreling.
How do you know? How do you know? Right?
It's pretty loud.
He lets you know where he's at. And he brought his mother. I love
Hanging
it.
out with his mama. She's also barreling in the game.
But only in the movies. No, only in the movies
First
can you
time,
walk around.
apparently. Playing the live pokers. I'm gonna get my mom in the game in Vegas next week. Next week? Whenever we go.
Whatever. It's so cool.
Feel pressure to wear this. And makeup. And all that crap.
Action folds around here to Igor. Matt Russian, I should
So
say.
is it really Igor or is it Igor?
You know,
Is that a joke?
it's well, ever since the movie
Young
the
Frankenstein, yeah.
Young Frankenstein,
Yeah.
I can't ever remember now. Like I'm pretty sure it's Igor, but
Actually,
Igor, it's Igor.
The joke is
Yeah,
Igor.
the joke,
Yeah.
but it's Igor.
It's really Igor, yeah.
See, ever since Young Frankenstein, I just don't know anymore. Like,
Yeah, my husband told me to make that joke about the Igor.
well, they were wrong then, weren't
I've
they?
been saying Igor and I was like, What's happening?
But like, why is that confidence?
The Mad Russian, Igor.
It's like the Deeg and the Deeg thing.
Did it?
No, I just confuse it in my brain. Queen 5-4, 2 diamond flop.
In the skinny women.
Jason has top pair and a gutter
Round, 4 players.
to the non-nut straight. Or did I make that up? Yeah.
I mean,
9 on the turn brings clubs.
sky blue.
Trish is now open-ended with club draw.
There's 2 equal.
Fortunately, she's got 3 of her own outs.
One women, no women wear makeup.
Plus is blocking one of her 8s.
Never good.
Then I think all women would prefer it.
It's worth if you're the only one.
Nobody likes putting makeup
AB bets 20. Jason makes a quick call. We know Trish is not folding.
The ring players.
If you're the only
So AB with the pocket flush.
Yeah.
Turned open-ended.
There are some things
4
that
pairs on the
I'm always
river.
gonna get dressed up, but I will always put on my fake eyelashes.
Now, how scared of nuts are these players going to get?
But yeah, maybe I'm
Yeah, Jason with the best hand with Queen Jack. I mean, no one can think that's good.
Right? Interesting.
AB gonna
Yeah.
sense some weakness here.
Player bets 100.
he'd be that like hipster girl with
And AB bets
Oh, he
100.
would? He would? Like that Euro style? Like,
I would be that. I would be that.
Wow. Jason's gonna calm him down, huh?
1 pair in
Sick.
PLO. With the board paired, I mean, AB would bet this with if he had a hand like King 5, Ace 5. I mean, any 5, AB would bet. He's not afraid of the nuts.
So capable of having a 5 here. I mean,
Absolutely.
and that's the thing with AB. It's he can definitely rep a very wide range because
He could have
it's
Ace,
in there
Ace
with
10,
wide range.
5, 9 with diamonds. Some guy he could have came along with diamond draw. Anything.
Yeah, I mean he checked back the flop, bet the turn, so F5.
That's the only hard part is would AB if he had, let's say, a diamond nut diamond draw with a pair, if he had a 5 and something like that, would he have checked the flop? I don't know. I would tend to believe that most players wouldn't check in that spot.
Yeah.
So that might be what
But
Jason's
with
thinking
just
of.
a 5, you could.
With just a 5, he could check back with just a 5. Jason would call.
Jason makes the call. That's a
1 pair.
very sick call on PLO. Pretty sick.
What was that Foo Fighters song? There goes my hero. Jason McRoberts will not be bluffed tonight.
Wow.
Queens and 4.
I mean,
He is
being
no
stuck
fool.
probably could have factored into that call as well.
It helps a lot.
And also the fact that AB only bet 100. I mean, a little more than half the pot.
But let's say if it checked to you and you had a 5 there,
Yeah, I would bet 100.
you probably bet about 100, right?
I mean, I think it was great bet sizing by AB.
Yeah.
Maybe Jason just picked up on something with the sizing, but I don't know. It's a pretty sick call. all
It
around.
is.
I don't
Sick.
know.
I mean, my bestest, worstest calls have always come when I've been stuck. It's
Yeah, and
so how about those Warriors?
you know, we've all been barreling pretty hard around here, and everyone knows that AB is capable of that bluff. I think probably against any other player at the table, he probably just folds there.
yeah. Interesting. The only other player that might be capable of making that same bluff is Jason.
That's right. Yeah.
Maybe that beats him some of his
And
logic
Jason
there.
can, yeah, exactly. He can, he
like-
can kind of think like AB.
Yeah. Well, if I was bluffing, I'd bet 100. So.
Therefore,
We're not square.
call. I call.
Plastica, no low. This is high only.
got real uncomfortable.
We were definitely not.
Bestest, worstest. Love it.
Player call 5.
I have it in my notes, but
Trisha's gonna lump in these King 6-4 with clubs,
Player call.
nut clubs.
I generally don't
you remember squaring at the 2?
Yeah, I was just gonna say though, but the fact that the AB is capable of making those bluffs does get him paid. Like
Yes,
I've
it does.
seen that. I've paid him off.
Yeah.
I've made calls that I would not call against. You know, I would not make against
Yeah.
anyone else on
No,
the
for
river.
sure.
And I'm
I
like,
think I recognize some of those
yeah,
chips,
full
you
house.
know, it's
Yeah,
like-
that's good.
Yeah.
I had
job,
flops too.
yeah.
Or
I have
something
quads. It's like, yep, that'll do it.
I am
Quads are good here.
That's
Guess I'll
good.
throw away. Yeah.
You went on a heater too, because I was not playing.
4 players.
Yeah, I remember that. The way I remember it went down was I was playing, and then I decided I wanted to quit, and I asked you to pay me, and we settled.
5-way. Jack 9-6, all clubs, and it is disco for Trisha.
Decent flop for
We were
Trisha.
playing like the game first became popular, we were playing a bunch, and the whole time I told you I was going to quit, and we squared at.
She had to make sure.
Now Eric's got a straight flush blocker.
And then we picked up.
Eric also just flopped the
I was
flush.
losing. I
But
think we like pressed it. I said I want to pick bigger.
not that I wasn't being serious about the straight flush blocker, but kind of almost there.
Kind of almost.
Kind of
Oh, no,
almost.
so Trisha has a really short stack, no?
Yeah. She bets 15. AB.
Just trying to make sure she gets paid here.
Now Eric who flopped a little flush, playing pot control.
Came up.
After AB makes it 35 to go here.
But you paid me whatever you were a piece.
I hear Matt H telling an Earl story, but I can't.
Now Eric's wondering what would AB check back flop with, and then bet the turn. Could have hand like 5, 7, 8, where he turns a wrap. Hard for him to have that. Eric's got 2 of the 8s.
Pretty good.
Little clubs.
Pretty good, like
Only 35 to call. I think Eric's gonna call.
Yeah. I mean, I think if Trisha had more behind or had bet more, he would get away from it really easily. But seeing as Trisha can't really
So you
put
don't
too
have a
much
record,
pressure
so
on
we're
him,
just guessing.
he might think about it. Problem is then he's out of position against AB on the river.
No, I did this a long time ago. I'm just so shocked that you were silent about it for so long.
No big deal.
Although to be fair, I still have debts from 2013 I have to collect.
It's not like I was worried about it.
5 minutes left. 4 minutes left on the category 2.
I would have
Most
tried to bet plus
entertaining
a word.
players. So get your
Four
votes.
pairs. Did AB get there?
Oh, which one you want?
See the cards.
Trisha's nut flush turned into a full house.
Oh.
We haven't played it. We haven't played it in years.
Wow, I didn't notice that.
She
Even
just backed up into
By the time I thought
AB queen 10 6 deuce with a 10 high
10 high
clubs,
flush,
yeah.
yeah.
So all 3 of those players called the flush.
Where I was when I quit.
And they're-
I went back to the original Dragon and cleared out those games. Maybe you're the only person I owe.
I would bet.
Most entertaining player.
Totally believe it. Just let me know when you get your old phone. Let me know what I owe.
I'm 100% with you.
I don't know. It's tough at this table.
I don't know, I mean, I'm always entertained by J-Mac, so.
How, right? So sick. So sick.
So sick. So sick.
So sick. So much fun. I love the guy.
He's hilarious. He
Let's make some fun out of the charity.
definitely has a lot of gears, not afraid of barrel, thinks on a high level. A lot of fun.
Karma, bro.
Senior citizen poker fun.
Mad Russian. King, Queen, Jack 4 with spades. He's going to open up for pot size bet, make it 20. AB comes along because he's got dealt 4 cards.
Sometimes you guys just ignore the dangler.
Yeah, it's like, hey, but you know, he's got spades the
Yeah,
dangler, you know?
exactly.
It's like,
Sometimes that turns into trips or quads.
now Andrew here, Jack 10, 9, 9 double suited. We know he's calling.
Wow.
He could even 3-bet this.
Wow, look how similar his hand is to Jason's hand. Jason has Jack 9, 3, 3.
Double suited.
Double suited.
Andrew's obviously a little bit more connected there.
Yeah, Andrew's is a lot better.
So Andrew puts in a 3-bet here to 105. Gonna get a quick call from the Mad Russian, AB as well. And now action back on Mad H.
On the other hand.
Can't see him doing anything.
Jason's calling, right?
Yeah,
It's a wow.
he's gonna fold. Yeah, I mean, once it's what, 4 ways, his hand just doesn't go well against 3 other players.
He maybe figures that Andrew's 3-betting range is dominant, or that his hand's dominated by Andrew's 3-betting range.
Yeah.
Jack 7 deuce.
Couple clubs. AB flops 7s and deuces.
Such an AB hand here too.
Yeah, that's right. Andrew and Mad Russian both just flopped Jack.
Andrew checks back his Jack. Turn picks up a hard draw. 7s and deuces are still technically the best hand. Andrew's got an inside straight draw, hearts, top pair, and it's the Mad Russian now who's cutting out chips.
Looks like he's gonna take a stab at this pot.
He might actually think the King Jack's actually good here, which is sick. But with two flush draws on board, can he get past two opponents? He checks. Cut chips and then check. Now AB, sevens and deuces.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would expect AB to bet here.
Absolutely. Comes out firing.
300 already.
And now Andrew, can he? I don't know if he can fold here. I don't think so. He makes a call. And I don't see the Mad Russian overcalling. No way.
Yeah, Mad Rush is just looking back at his hand to make sure he doesn't have a club draw or
Some sort of
heart draw.
weird two pair you didn't
It
notice.
almost looked like he did. 6 of spades on the river doesn't change much. I mean, 4-5 got there.
Yeah, but does AB really think that Andrew's pre-betting a 4-5 combo?
Right.
He can, but
Yeah.
it's less likely. And AB's gonna fire it.
Just gonna fire out.
8 and change in the pot, and AB's gonna stick it. And no way Andrew snap folds.
500.
Yeah, no way Andrew's ever calling. They were just pair
Yeah, you
jacks.
can't call.
Not even against AB.
Yeah, I think it's a fine call on the turn though. He has
Absolutely, he's got a lot of
outs.
equity on the turn.
For sure.
Or a lot of outs, yeah. I should say. All right, so that does it for our 7:30, 8 o'clock voting block. We're now on to the third category, voting for the best action player, or the player that gambles the most, for those of you not familiar with the term. I think there's a couple obvious candidates out there. But that said, some of these guys will surprise you sometimes.
I get that question a lot.
We've seen the Mad Russian gambled up. We know AB likes to. Jason goes without saying.
Well, today. Different.
Right.
There was one World Series champion who sold bracelet on eBay.
No way. Or how much did he get
It's
for it?
actually not uncommon.
Yeah, I think
Most action player. Get your votes in.
You're getting forced by the IRS.
Yeah.
No, this was one of a Swedish guy, or I can't remember who it was.
Oh yeah, I think he's
All right, it's on AB.
he's game.
King 9-5-5. He's gonna come along. Try to flop some quads. Tried to fold a quad draw.
It's tough, Hope springs eternal.
I always have a quad draw.
Always. Always have a quad draw.
Did not deal with
One outers happen.
No.
did not like it.
Yeah, he was really
So Jason opens up the pot, makes 20 to go.
In a similar situation.
Really?
Hopefully cards pick up here in a second.
He's always complaining. People ask for pictures.
They have been working pretty well for us until then.
You know, I actually.
If you look at AB's hand, AB limped under the gun.
Said don't sell
King
it.
9-5-5. It is the most action category right now.
So proud of you. I said, don't sell it. You're going to really regret it. He never responded.
For what it's worth, I think
Jack 3-4, a couple of clubs.
I know, but he should have kept it. I mean, you can just put it in a safe deposit box.
So we can't see
for the other
see a lot of cards here.
bracelets is the poker players get money together and buy it.
I mean, it looks like everyone's trying pretty hard to.
Mix it up, gamble it up.
Oh, that's cool.
Kind of gives I think that
Now we see Jason's hand.
First you won it.
I'm trying to remember who
King
it was.
9-9
It was like
with
maybe
hearts.
TJ or Eskimo.
Not too bad. Not a great flop for him though.
Don't quote me on that. But somebody was.
Eric makes a pot-sized bet.
Which I think they're trying to.
What do you think Eric has?
Minimum of a nut spade draw or nut club draw.
He's got grandkids, great-grandkids.
So you even have a set of fours, something like that here. Mad Rush makes it 3:20 to go, and Eric is going to quickly move in. God bless PLO.
Yeah, it's amazing. Just get it in there.
PLO, so hot right now.
So hard right now.
He didn't have that perspective.
Can't see the hands, it's killing me.
King of spades on the turn. Not sure what they have.
As fast as Eric got his money in there, he had to have a monster draw or a set there, I
Yeah, and
feel.
the board did not change too much.
King Jack 8.
Getting
But,
a
so I think
poker card. Can we see the hand?
killing me, Smalls.
Oh man.
Looks like King Jack there for the Mad Russian. Is that what I saw there? And Eric's gonna reload. So PLO's a blast. It's been going hard here at Stones. One reason in particular that it's been going so hard is the Deej boys and all their problems. It's been a blast.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
we created something pretty fun.
Welcome to the booth.
Along with help with Stones too, obviously.
It's big.
So what just happened? Eric got stacked by the Mad Russian?
Mad Russian. Oh, top set for Mad Russian had a pocket jacks.
Ah.
Ace Ace Jack Jack, and they got it on a Jack 3-4 flop. Did not see what Eric had.
Must have had like a flush.
Had to have it, but yeah, it was a big, maybe some 5-6 with clubs or something like that, or some sort of big combination.
We'll get it in there and gamble a little bit. So what's he reloading for? What do we got here? So what's been happening? Has there been some barrels flying?
There's been some barrels flying. Mick Roberts has reloaded twice. Him and well, everyone's been mixed up in pots. He's pushed a couple people off. Made a really big hero call though. That was, I mean, not a lot of chips put on. A one pair, hand made a call in the river against AB. It was kind of a big call.
And who was that?
Jason.
Oh, J-Max variant. Oh,
The
yeah.
Crusher.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he check called on the turn, and then check called river, $100 in the river.
So Andrew's doing pretty well. Then I'm guessing he's in for. Everybody pretty much was in for a dime or 500. I'm betting. For the most part.
For the most part, yeah. Everyone's Chips were added on early. I didn't see who already reloaded, but AB's up a little bit. We know Andrew's up a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like Andrew's doing pretty well. Up at least 1.4 maybe if he wasn't any added on.
Self-professed
like
Omaha Wizard.
Just half the people bought in for like 1,000, and the other half about 500, something like that.
Just talked to Eric, and he said the game has been like before the stream it was pretty wild, and right now they're in a little hiatus, but it should be. There's going to be some shenanigans that are going to happen for sure.
It's looked pretty good so far. It's been pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, I would expect even more shenanigans than we've seen. So
For sure. Yeah, Jason. He was texting a little bit earlier today, saying he was going to get in there and win 6K. So.
You know what? He's the one.
Do it before the end of the stream. Or what?
Well, yeah, there was going to be a prop bet placed on it, and long story short, it didn't end up going through. But yeah, there was going to be if how much Jason can win and if he's going to win the most. So that was pretty funny.
He's the one guy at the table who's probably capable of digging himself a 3K hole and still coming up being up 6K at the end of the night.
Absolutely,
Sure.
It's pretty big.
Pretty sure he did that like a couple nights ago.
Yes,
so.
he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Jason McRoberts. Awesome.
Yeah, they've been blasting the PLO quite a bit now. It was like when we first got in here and did like the first Deej stream, which is going to be, we're going to have another one on Monday.
Awesome.
When we started that, it was kind of cracking, and now it's been like a couple times a week. But I think last week it went like 5 days, I believe.
It went 5 days last week. It was insane.
That's pretty great.
PLO, I mean, Deej Poker, PLO, I mean, Stones has become the place to play in SAC. It's awesome.
Yeah, for
sure.
sure. It's been going very strong.
We have tomorrow's going to be a 5-5. Should have 2 games. Should have 2 games.
Should have 2 games.
Who's going to be in here? I know
Tomorrow,
you are.
Monday.
On Monday.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So
I think are we back on Monday again too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was gonna
So
say.
5-5.
I know you would want to play.
I know, I do want to play, but
And I know Jake would want to
here
play too,
I
but
am.
he's like first snap always doing the PLOs because
And I know it's bad. It's like I'm sitting over like drooling over the game. I love Andrew's comment like, "Oh, don't worry about it. He's always drooling. Like, don't you gotta worry about it. Like, that's just his
that's
face."
just how he looks.
Yeah.
It's just his face.
4 days. Allegedly gave
we got chat box. We got Poker Pro Eric. Oh, there we go. Can we see the action tables?
No, Chris. You have to look at us.
No, you're having to look at us, Chris. Sorry.
Chelsea's gonna open up the pod. She makes it 15 to go with Queen Jack Jack
The rest
8.
was, the whiteboard is 4 feet by 3 feet. And
Mad Russian's got a pretty stylish hat
100
going on.
names deep.
Is it a seal? Is it a cat? Is it a dog? What is it?
I think it's a cat.
It's a cat.
Cat?
Cat hat.
4 player.
Chelsea and AB. 10-10, Jack.
Ace Queen 5 Rainbow.
Check. Check.
How has AB been playing? Has he been pretty aggressive? Has he been?
He's been mixing it up. He's been putting some pressure on some people.
Yeah,
Sounded
he's
like he
been-
tried to bluff Jason from that story. you
Yeah.
said.
He tried to bluff Jason. He tried to
see a
bluff.
lot of flops.
Tried to bluff Matt. Matt flopped top 3, so Matt just stuck him.
Wow.
AB got off.
Yeah, just tried a couple bluffs that haven't
Couple little
worked,
moves. But you know, I mean, his plan style is going to get him paid off. You know, when he does have it. You know it does.
Patricia's just getting in here with just the Chelsea that has a pretty strong looking hand here. Oh, that wow, okay. But it's a Trisha had called. Mad Russian, and then he was pretty action on the no limit streak.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, him and
Jason had a lot of battles.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They didn't have, when they first,
Yeah, I was curious. This is going to be curious to hop in this later tonight too, because I'm definitely going to try to hop on that game probably
Absolutely.
later. So it'll be interesting to see.
and Cam. They still play.
It's like and like
It's-
it's like 9:59 and like Val and I are gonna be like creeping up on him like, all right, I know, thank you, good night, gotta go. We're like, see it open.
It's a little bit awkward though to commentate for 3 hours, watch all the hands, and then I get in the game and they're all suspicious. Like, hold on, this isn't fair.
Yeah, right.
Watching how we play.
Yeah, definitely. You think it would be a big but it's PLO. So
But it
it's
actually just makes me level myself too far. Like, then I just let Jason McRoberts bluff me, and it's all bad.
Happens to a lot of people.
Yeah. Just another victim.
Barber limps in, and Jason's gonna open up the pot.
Well, there he goes with the 4 red cards. Let's see here.
It was like hearts and diamonds.
I'm surprised Jason and Barber sitting next to each other. They're not trying to get a little more battle-y. Because they have their I think they both of them like to battle each other.
Yeah, they do.
So,
Yeah, okay.
Like if you ask Jason, there's nothing better than Barber money, and if you ask
yeah, exactly.
and if you ask
Exactly what I thought.
Andrew, the same thing. It's like Jason money just Andrew already stacked Jason once though.
Oh.
They got it in. They both flopped the hearts, and they both flopped
right.
hearts. Jason flopped top and bottom. Andrew flopped top 2. They ran it twice. Andrew's top 2 held both hearts.
Jason actually had a better heart draw.
And yeah, Jason had nut hearts. Andrew had worse hearts, but
Okay.
Andrew's top 2 held both
Maybe they
hearts.
made like a truce or something.
Interesting.
Those only last for so long.
It lasted for like 35 minutes.
Mike also showing back up. He's a very strong player.
Yeah.
In the 4 cards and in the 2 cards.
Yeah, very solid.
I keep seeing him everywhere now. I see him at Napa once a week. I see him at Lucky Chances once a week. I see him at Stones once a week. So
He gets around.
he gets around. Yes, he does. Okay, we
Like
got
the
some action
Beach
going
Boys.
in there.
Michael bets 95 with the ace, queen, 7-6. And Mad Russian, ace, 10-8.
Barber's got a pretty strong wrap here. Does he have a wrap? Can't see.
Yeah, he's got 6-4, 7-8. Yeah, Andrew's going nowhere in this hand. And Andrew's going to make a pot size raise. Makes it 4-10 to go. Michael's only messing around. He's out of the way.
And Mad Russian just with a pair of aces here on this board. I
think
mean, so easy.
Pretty naked aces. I mean,
There he goes. He's doing the head shake already.
Yeah, he has
the
no,
chips are
no
back in the
redraw,
stack.
You know, he can't do anything.
It sounds like he's more of a no limit player, so this is like one of those. That's why you can see the frustration. Usually, that's not that bad, big of a deal in PLO to just let the aces go. But he is struggling right now. You can tell that no limit in his blood has got him.
Feel
Has
like
just
a
got
no
him. Just
limit
yes,
thing,
he's just like, oh wow, this is just
Right.
so sick, so sick.
Yeah.
Man, he's really. You know you're folding. You know you're folding.
It's like, what could he have? Well, anything. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
That's the tricky part. Yep.
Yeah, he has to let it go. Just a little frustration.
This would be amazing if he just 3 pots though.
Yeah, that'd be
This would be sick.
hilarious.
I don't think after this
Andrew's like, hold up, what?
Andrew folds, yeah.
Yeah, I know. But he's clearly folding. He's just putting on the show.
Yeah, Igor, you're supposed to have pocket kings there.
Is that his name?
Igor, yeah.
Igor? Okay, cool.
Or
sounds-
Igor.
I thought it was Igor. Well, they're wrong then, weren't
Not
they?
sure.
39. Oh, what do we got here? She's grinding that 13 BB stack.
Yeah.
Milk in the short stack.
No, but they only have.
And a lot of players like to do that, where they want to completely get, felt off their first buy, and then they'll reload. So some players just like
Okay,
it's kind of a
I wasn't sure if that was actually just a typo or if that was actually that's your
No,
she's got
that-
30 sheets.
That's actually your stack, but it's like, but I mean, I'm sure she's gonna reload. But some players like
The problem
they do
is,
that.
though,
Some people like to go
The
total.
problem is, what if you get like a huge monster and then you only
Yeah.
get like $60? That's pretty sad.
How are we looking in the votes? Do we know?
We actually don't.
I pulled it up. I pulled it up earlier. I actually believe that that
the old trusty cell phone.
Michael was crushing the votes. I believe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in seat
Michael R.
1.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, he knows a lot of people around the Bay Area, so that's not a surprise there.
Awesome.
And we are looking
Very
for
glad
the
to see
most
him in the
action
game.
player right now. So
Most action.
most action player.
Most action.
Right out.
The past couple hands, I'm trying to think.
Because you played a lot with all these guys. I mean, if you had to pull, I mean, we're not trying to influence any action or any of the voting, but like, I mean, in your opinion,
At that table?
at that table,
It's a snap Jason right there.
Yeah, snap.
right.
He's always the most action in any game he plays. He could be playing any poker and he's going to be doing his shenanigans and getting everybody riled up. And
high stakes go fish. It's like, God, how does not have any threes there?
Exactly.
So sick.
So sick. Classic Jason. Yeah, for sure. So what was the categories here? What do we got here?
We opened up with best dressed, and then
Best dressed.
it
Michael
was
R1 with the. He better have something going on here.
Oh my, let me see this.
Let's see, most entertaining player, Michael R. Again, it sounds like he's just got the buddies
He's got
on
the following.
He's got the
Nice.
buddies that he hit up.
He tried to tell me he didn't have any friends, but I didn't believe him.
Yeah, everybody. That's what everybody says.
Yeah,
Everybody knows
exactly.
somebody.
King 10-7.
Chelsea
two
with the
spades here.
aces.
Andrew with the top pair and the
spade draw.
king high
Oh,
spades.
yeah. This is going to shape up to something here.
And here Andrew immediately say pot.
J-Mac with the pocket flush. Poor gutter.
Players in 2-5 making, please review the initial. Players in
8Bs,
2-5
can't see his hand. Hopefully that comes through. There it is. 4-4-3-A. Okay, now we're okay.
Little whip for AB.
So Jason, look at this. Here they come.
Jason
All in.
sends it.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Alright, if he doesn't win this category.
Ace King Jack 9.
Gambling player.
All diamonds. Top pair, top kicker. Backdoor straight down. He's got an into. Well, Queen makes him 9 king. And now you come back around to Chelsea.
Tanking with the 8-4-4-3 for the camera. For the cameras.
He looks good. You know, his best trust category is over, but I mean,
He is super stylish.
and he just knows that 4 is coming on the turn. He just knows it.
So sick.
Really curious to see
What Barber does.
We'll just let him go, yeah. How much is he? Here we go. All in for 760. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Andrew calls.
Uh-oh.
Barber can't love that card, but loves the river.
Yeah.
Alright, they're running it twice, looks like.
Jason needs an ace ball again. Oh, there it is. Let's see here. Wow. Jason gets
Jack
straight,
9. Jason
straight
straight on the second one. Chop up. Chop, chop.
Wow.
And Andrew's got to be looking at Jason's hand like,
Wowzer.
like, oh god, look at him, he loves it.
Not the hand.
He's just looking at it like, I'm never leaving this game.
expected to
I'm
see.
never leaving this game.
It's not the hand Andrew expected to see.
Right. Expected to see, you know, the ace queen jack minimum, you know, right?
Can we run it a million times?
The old shop. So Jason's been all in, what, 3, maybe 4 times tonight?
4 or 5. Yeah, no, yeah.
Seven, Bob, he thinks he's like way ahead.
So, okay, so they updated the chip counts there,
No, you're right.
but they chopped that for sure, right?
Yeah, they did.
No, okay, gotcha. So
That might get corrected.
yeah, okay, I wasn't quite sure. So he's been all in 4 times.
But Andrew might be able to. He's got
If I thought you would have stepped, I would have snapped both.
Maybe a little, maybe like
If I thought
28.
I think he's with Andrew about 2900, yeah.
Snap anything ever.
The thing about for Jason, what I don't like about that move, it's
$3.5 minutes
when
full fold.
Andrew bets the pot there, and Jason with only 460 more to call, Andrew's not folding any reasonable amount of equity or any kind of hand with any kind of reasonable amount of equity at all. So
Not
it's
a
just.
really good spot.
Yeah, I thought that was very strange of Jason.
Then again, it is the action player category block, and so lock it up for Jason.
Trying to earn,
Yeah, he
earn the
had-
votes, man.
Did he have a gutter? Did he have a gutter there?
He did, yeah.
Okay, hit
Yeah.
a
He got a queen.
Yeah.
Actually, the double got a queen or the 8.
That's pretty.
No,
It's
yeah.
a little gambly for sure.
Double gutter?
Was it a double gutter?
Maybe.
I don't know. So long ago.
Gutter, but it might have been
Too many cards and too long ago. It was very like last hand. I'm like, God, I don't remember.
so many cards.
So sick.
So sick. All right, let's see here.
Limpers comes around AB, milking the TV time.
Yeah.
And Matt, who likes to try to pick off limpers. That again, yeah, I think he's spilling the pot.
Jason put in the, there it is. Yeah.
All right, three-way to the flop.
Blind. Let's see here.
King 5-4, a couple hearts. Little straight draw action.
Chat box, Book Pro Eric's back at it again.
What else is new?
He brings up a good point there. He has too much running it twice. That's actually kind of a valid point in the games that they're a little bit smaller. I think some of the time it's better to just possibly run it like. I guess with Jason, I guess he does have 760, but if somebody's getting in there stacked for like 200, 300, 400.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like it's become like a natural thing here, which is not a big deal. I mean, that's okay. It's a lot of friendly play and stuff, but it seems like it's pretty natural to become that we just snap run it twice always.
Yeah.
So, well, he does bring out a very good point. Sometimes maybe I don't know.
Val and I were talking about that before the stream started about some of the advantages to being an only run one player.
Yeah.
Players not being so willing to just get it in marginal spots against you.
Yeah, and I do feel like that's been happening a lot.
Yeah, and it's not like you don't want them to get in a marginal spot,
Right.
but I mean,
we got a pot brewing here with the J-Mac. Oh,
and here we go. Top set for J-Mac.
Hold on, what?
top set for J-Mac. 8-4.
Russia now with two pair.
Two pair and an open-ended straight draw.
Yeah, this is gonna get tricky.
And these two players mixing it up again.
Service on 11.
Yeah, this is one of those spots where, against J-Mac, you were just gonna wanna get some chips in there.
And Mad Russian immediately pops it. Comes back on J-Mac.
He's not loving his kings for once.
No.
That's interesting.
Congratulations to Connie.
But even so, does he do anything besides just get it in here?
He just, I don't know. He's taking on it right now, but he knows that he's probably thinking he has to pair the boards.
Yeah, exactly.
He also has a gut shot.
But he's got to imagine here that the gut shot might be no good. That he thinks Mad Russian's got to have a hand like 6-8, has to have the 6-8 to do this.
Yeah.
Jason's going for it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see him
He didn't come here to fold.
getting away from it. The way he's been playing, at least. I mean, I'm not saying you can never get away from that hand. But
It's going to be an interesting
Here we go.
bar.
what?
It's the crazy jack.
Crazy Jack.
Jason can't love seeing a heart peel off,
Wow.
but he's actually good.
They ran it once. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think. Yeah.
There it is. And here goes Jason.
Oh, look at how stoked he is. He does
Oh,
the
yeah.
Very, very,
Jason
very.
stand up.
Wow.
He's
I mean, he's gonna be
perked up, he's
so
smiling.
psyched about that.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
He's
that's
just thinking,
great.
pair the board,
No
pair the board.
hearts.
Yeah. No hearts, no spade, pair the board. Yeah.
Got him.
Plastic case says action. Yeah, for sure. It looks like there's
Usually
been some
doesn't
action
work.
popping
Like I
up.
feel like you sorted 2
Absolutely.
years ago, and now it's why it's
Great game.
Four card poker, it breeds action for sure.
And Jason's gonna do his talk about the hand victory.
How he knew it was good. Why he just like.
So sick. I thought I was beat. So sick. I thought I was beat.
Did you even have straight? Did you even have backward parts?
Such a beautiful game. Such a beautiful game.
Oh man, poor
Yeah.
Barbara's just getting an earful right now.
I love sitting next to Jason. I love hearing all of it.
Yeah, especially once you know that. I mean, that is part of his game, and he's trying to get up underneath you.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother
At
me.
that point,
it takes about 5 hours, and then I start to get I'm just.
all right. Then the other earbud goes in, and then you're like, yeah.
But can't deny it's pretty good for the it's pretty good for the table though.
Yeah, I forgot to give Nick the memo about the derby wear.
Yeah.
Derby wear.
I didn't realize.
I was trying to read that.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize you were getting on the big
Yeah,
immediately
I didn't even know until I looked on the Snapchats today. I just found out it was the Derby day.
Derby Day. Gotta love Derby Day.
No, I mean the best is my conversations that I have with Jason about how he has a system to
So it looks like Mike is gonna just maybe be locking it up pretty close to these votes. Is it the total amount of votes? Total amount.
Total.
Yeah, he's in the lead by quite a bit. Mad Russian's in second, AB in third, Matt
Nice.
H in fourth.
you know, this deal when I do looking cards.
Still a long way to go.
Yeah, we got a lot of categories left.
6 minutes left in our most action player category. And you love seeing Jason with a smile on his face. Just, I mean, when that guy's having fun, the whole table's having fun. Because usually the whole table's making money. So.
Sick needle.
Oh, it's good. No, it's the best. And that is always the one player that he got that he's just like shaking their head like, oh my god, how did he get it in so atrociously? Just.
Yeah, he had a pretty big one against Matt before the stream started. I believe it was pre-stream where he got it in with. It was a big hand. Matt had flopped. He had king, ace eight of diamonds. Flops the king ball for the big set. Turn another diamond, so he's got.
Oh wow!
He's got the
board on lockdown.
Yeah, he's got the board on lockdown. There's that. There's a. I believe there's an ace and a queen, ace king queen out there. Or no, I'm sorry, king and a queen out there. Jason banks the. I thought it was a gutter, but it might have been a wrap. I didn't see his hand completely, but I thought it looked like they got it in. And he banks the gutter. Matt had everything. He had a set of kings with the.
And he's blocking all this.
Just walked by, and I saw Jay, and then Matt's like, I got a pretty good hand with the set of kings and the nut flush draw. Not worried about the straight, but Jason, they ran it twice, and Jason banked on the second one. Pretty gross.
Ace, king, 5. Matt Rush got a pair of aces. AB makes a pair of kings.
AB with some backdoor diamonds. Mad Rush with backdoor spades.
And he's going to fire it. Top pair, backdoor spades, good enough.
I literally spread the cards like 5 times.
AB.
How's Chelsea been doing tonight? I just saw her get the aces, but she had to fold to the 3-bet, I think.
Yeah. She's been calling. I mean, she hasn't drilled too many flops. She's been mostly just been keeping in check. She does, she's right behind, or she's got Barber and Jason to her left.
Yeah, it seems like she hasn't gotten much of it.
I saw her playing a lot of PLO last series. Yeah, so every time I ran into players from SAC at the series last summer, she seemed to be barreling the PLO. So I think this is.
From what I understand, she's playing mostly PLO these days. She had a real deep run in the series, in the 1500 PLO. She was finished 16th. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Last woman standing.
Solid.
Field, yeah. It's a huge field too.
I believe that's the one that Julian bubbled the final table on.
Oh, that was the same. She was in that one as well.
Really?
That one, yeah.
Wow,
Julian bubbled the final table in that one, and Chelsea finished 16th.
Big flip for Julian.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was a big flip for him.
Service on 11.
So no Deej people in this game.
Service on 11,
No.
please.
Maybe me Monday, but it sounds like we have a pretty sexy Monday looking, and I kind of want to be able to just give everybody a shot. So
Awesome.
yeah, I might play Monday, but it'll be on the stream. If anybody's watching out there that wants to play the PLOs, Monday would be a good day.
4-card poker.
Yeah, Monday's gonna be a good day because we should have 2 games going, and they're probably both. It's gonna be a little bit of juicy. I know a couple guys from the Bay Area coming up. Reno Grinder might be coming down with some friends.
Awesome.
Too. So there's a handful of people coming from around. So it should be pretty nice on Monday for the 4 cards.
This whole Northern California, I-80 stretch from Reno across Sacramento all the way over into the Bay Area. It's pretty good.
For sure.
It's a really long
Pretty good.
street.
Yeah, it's a really long street.
Nick's scared. I am scared. I'm outclassed by like at least 4 players on the game. So what am I gonna do? I don't claim to be. I play a lot of PLO. I think I'm a winning player, but I don't claim to be a
Why
crusher.
do we keep bringing in all these crushers? I don't understand. I was just not consulted about this.
Always bringing his grinder buddies.
Trish has got aces again.
Just know a lot of poker players. Can't help it.
These grinder buddies.
Yes.
And now
Uh-oh.
Trisha had a couple aces.
She decided to wait for the ace. Nobody has the 8.
no one has an 8.
That's anything.
No one's even got so much of a Jack 10.
There was a straight
I
draw.
would ask.
The low end though.
I bet fold. I have a bet with an Eric on it.
And Trish is still running that short stack.
I definitely want to
Double ace balls right there.
Nice.
Is that right?
but never the hell I'm going to play like 30 pages.
Jason's just laughing about it. Just
Oh yeah. I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah, I'm wondering if she is gonna, if she busts, if she will reload for sure, or if maybe that she's just trying to grind it.
Jason, you say it's over.
I'm actually in a game. I'm in a game. I'm gonna try to get on this later, hopefully. But it's pretty cracking here right now. I think I have 10 games going, and I see some juiciness.
Yeah, there's some nice games out there.
It's not too shabby.
What do you think is out there?
More chips.
Mad Russian King 910 double suited.
How good do you think you got it?
Hot.
Chelsea with spaces. 2 diamonds.
This is again. Wow.
Ooh, Mad Russian.
The Russian's gonna get crazy with those kings.
Pretty
Let's
cute
see.
hand right there.
Double
Just based
suited
on the market, what
kings.
you got?
He's gonna, and I think from the sounds of it, he's gonna really love that hand.
Oh yeah.
Because he's notoriously plays no limit.
And it's not even a bad PLO hand. I
No,
mean,
it's not awful for sure. No, but I mean, he's gonna. I think that he's gonna see the double suited kings and really love that move.
Yeah. He's gonna value it more than most players would. Not that it's not invaluable. Jason makes a call. He calls a 3-bet. King Jack 10-8. Let's back around to Mad Russian.
I wouldn't have.
Oh, he's a little short.
There's so many variables. You gonna play a full set?
I think he's gonna be jamming it better.
But I mean, it really
Or at
depends
least
on how
potted it, I should say. It looks like the raise wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, if he can pot it here and get it heads up,
he's
that's
asking
definitely a lot better for him.
Actually, you know what?
Especially when you can get most of the
50. I'm playing every bit.
Chelsea gonna repot, go all in for
They're gonna get it in.
500. What's J-Mac gonna do?
I've seen J-Mac call off with these kind of hands.
You're right.
Yeah,
Mind you, it was early in the morning. We'd all been drinking quite a bit, but I don't see Jason calling off here.
certain other context maybe.
Man, let me just use that 5-1.
Ace 5 Dewey.
Jason
He's
loves
thinking
these
about
spots
it,
though.
man.
Look
He
at him.
does.
Look at him.
What's
he
I'm gonna go 1 to 5.
And he's gonna call.
Sick.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
He loves these spots.
Yeah.
he does.
God, and it's
It's a gamble.
oh man,
Get down here and
10%, Jason.
world class J-Mac right there. Loves the Grambles.
And it'll probably come out like Jack Eight.
Hey, who cares? This is great for the stream. These J-Mac barrels are just fine.
Priceless.
It's not only fun when you're there, but watching it, it's awesome.
Ace 5 Deuce. King 910 double suited in the King Jack 10-8.
He's here.
J-Max clubs are crushed.
Way out ahead.
You know what's super live in the 8s? Maybe
J-Mac
put
with
making 2 8s.
10% ball. And they can't run it twice with 3 people.
No, they cannot.
So we're just gonna see one run out.
Ace right in the window. Ace 6-5 hearts. No one's. Mad Russian's got nut heart draws. Also backdoor clubs. It's gonna need a heart.
Here it is. Oh, the aces. Get him. Wow, and she didn't have a major. She had 500.
Yeah, she didn't have a whole lot of
She could have
it.
got a
I mean, that's
nice
one
one
of the
from
easier
J-Mac if she had
You're
a
gonna have a freeway.
I mean, if she had a lot, a little bit, like a
I also think Jason calls off those.
yeah.
Jason's call off shit a lot more though.
She rejammed. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
for sure.
He was only in
Just pot, repot, and the macro bot call. So nice little triple up there for Chelsea.
I can't pull this.
Jason just decided to go with the old King Jack 10-8. Hell yeah.
Chips on 11, please.
Andrew entertained.
Those are those hands that those stories are made from. It's like, yeah,
Chips on
three-way
11.
re-jam.
Well, the very first
This
time,
guy.
the first time we did the beach live stream, the month before last, she played a pot with Jason when he got it in. They got it in free, some crazy like 4-bet, and Jason decided to like jam with 7-6-3-2-3 or something.
2-3, like one suit or something.
It was
I don't even
crazy.
know if he had a suit.
Yeah.
Last time we played, I got a guy.
You had never met him either, had you?
Yeah, that was my first time playing.
Yeah, I was like, hey, would you like to play in this
After
stream
that,
game? And I
yeah.
was like, I have a buddy Jason. He's coming in a couple minutes.
And actually, after that
He barrels
hand,
pretty
I
hard.
was like laughing after the hand, after I saw it show down. I was just kind of confused and laughing, and I'm looking around and kind of look at Nick like, what's going on? And they're all,
What did you just call there with?
Meet Jason. And I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, for sure. No aces this hand. That's a surprise.
Weird, right?
It's rare to not see aces now.
Yeah, that was a few in a row, huh?
And Matt does not believe in limping. Ace, king, 9 deuce, double suited. He's making 25 to go.
Talked to Eric for a second too. He said there was a lot of limping going on early, so I'm guessing that now there's not
I like Andrew's
hardly
hand.
any limping. That's good news.
Yeah.
9-6-5-4 double suited for Barber.
Yeah, I think between Matt H and J Mac, you know, they'll try to put an end to the limp
sure.
fest.
AB with the with not showing his cards again. Wonder what he's gonna.
Looks like
Yeah,
they're
he's
on
putting
the
in some
readings,
raising
I'm
chips.
not
There it
sure.
is. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, fight back, AB.
Gets in the
Get 'em.
limp re-raise.
Get 'em.
Matt's just gonna probably
Is that a pot?
put it in the full ball. I can see this being an AB Eric pot.
Yeah.
I can see that happening right now.
You were like half a full.
Now, Andrew, how much does AB have behind?
Andrew's on the phone and gets off the phone, has to check out what's going on here. All right, what's going on here?
After the limp re-raise,
Here
Andrew.
we go. He's got queen, queen.
Wow.
Oh, he's got queen,
Oh,
queen,
wow,
ace,
juicy.
jack,
I was gonna say for Andrew,
doubled.
he's never dominated here. I mean, you might worry about a suit being dominated, but you can never know that. Andrew's for sure calling. I love Andrew's hand in this spot because you're always
And
you're
what
so live.
Yeah.
He's gonna do here.
Jason,
He's gonna go for the royal. He's got 2 royal cards. You know, he wants that bonus.
Oh yeah.
I love hearing that logic of actually you're holding
I
place.
think Eric just let's see that eye roll right there. I think he might. He's either gonna.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna let it go or something
I
silly
think so,
right now.
maybe. And unfortunately I mean, obviously Eric doesn't know this, but AB also has queens.
Let me check my hand. Okay, it's pretty marginal in the spot, and let it go.
Check out.
Wow.
Jason's got 40% of a royal flush. How did you fold?
Sick fold, Eric.
AB's got 40% of a royal flush twice. That's 80%, right? Like, oh, Jason flops the
Jesus.
show.
Wow.
Lord, Ace Jack 7-4 gets there.
That's why he's
That's why
hopping in
he
there
called.
apparently.
Yeah, that's why he called.
Andrew's got a wrap, but no hearts. I don't see him putting any bad money in this pot.
I wonder if Jason's gonna bet the nuts here.
I think you have
He
to.
should. He has
should.
an image. With that image, you have to. But you could lose value because they're going to just assume that he's playing any 4 cards and that he could easily have any flush and they don't have the flushes. So
Yeah, that's
it's kind of a
true.
tricky spot. I wonder.
Sizing's key
Sizing
here.
is super key right now.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's grabbing about 180, 160-ish.
I mean, the problem is if he's going to be betting in this spot with all of his bluffs, he kind of has to bet with the nuts as well.
This is very complex for these other players because, like I said, they know Jason's capable. They just don't have any. They don't have blockers. They don't have
Right.
anything. So they might just lay him down because hey, he could have a baby flush. He could have anything.
Pretty hard to
That's why I was
continue
trying
with
to
an
think.
overpair on this board.
Yeah, that's why I wonder why Jason didn't just put in the check there. But I mean, whatever. It is what it is. I guess he just has to hope that somebody has the second or third nut. So
Right.
20 card wrap for Barber. Gotta fold. That sucks.
I mean,
you hate folding 20 carders.
Yeah.
Like, the flop 20 card wrap, it just doesn't happen all the time. Like,
I mean, even on the turn, J-Mac's only really getting value from a straight or something, like a Barber and a straight.
yeah.
It's a random queen. No, her queens are dead. Anyway.
yeah.
Jimmy Bluff, it says the look on Andrew's face is priceless. It's like after it comes like all hearts, you're just like, yeah, that's the exact. If Andrew had to call out one flop, that was it. The 3-7-8,
Yeah.
and
He's like, wrong suit.
And Larry M.
So we are voting for, what is it, category 4? Fourth category, voting for the
most skilled player. Got a lot of good players at this table. Like, so we've already, you always hear me talk about Matt Age. We know Trish has made a deep run in the series for Barber's braceleted. We see all the pressure that Andrew's capable of putting on people. Same thing with AB. Michael's a very accomplished player, or skilled player out of the Bay Area, and same thing with the Mad Russian. They just love to put pressure on people. It's tough. Most skilled player. Trisha's got the best hat. She wins.
She's got the. I don't know. A cat hat's pretty strong.
Cat hat, yeah,
Cat's pretty strong.
There's two pretty awesome hats. And Amy's hat.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Rocking the flat cap. Yeah, Matt's got a King's hat. Jack 10-6, couple of clubs. Top 2 for AB. He also got a gutter ball drawn to a 9. Check, 3 diamonds on the turn.
Checks there.
AB bets 50.
I'm guessing AB was going to go for a little check raise there.
Matt and AB have a lot of history over the past 2 weeks too. It's pretty entertaining. They get into a lot of big pots, and AB tends to. We have more monies given out here in Stones.
Oh yeah, I think someone just won.
She said it twice tonight. I think that's why she just did
No
the super
way.
screen. Yeah.
Wow.
Out of all the seats in here, she gets the double win.
Wow,
Awesome.
She won twice. It's crazy.
I mean, at least it might be 3 times with that scream. That was a hell of a scream.
That was a loud scream.
So, Snug EDU is asking for a pronunciation tip on Deej.
Deej, just
Deej.
it's short for Degen.
Yeah, Deej. It's Deej.
Yeah,
Deej.
yeah. It's kind of tough. I mean, you're basically taking you're taking the Degen and you're taking the. It's tough if you don't know it's short for Degen, then you could say do the whole Deeg thing. But yes,
Either way, it's fine, right?
Deej.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We're making cool shirts and that's about it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? It's
This
Cool shirts, put on some cool games.
Killing
A lot of fun.
it.
yeah, for sure.
Very nice gear.
I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Well, I hope it. Deej.
Mike is smashed.
Deej game Monday.
But if you're wearing it right, then
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
So, looked like the board paired there and gave Matt H the best hand with a pair of aces.
Oh wow.
Kind of sick for
Oh, aces and X's. Cracking ABs, jacks and 10s.
That's weird.
I think I bageled 3 copies. I hope I get at least 3 votes tonight.
Jason has a Jason hand. Mad
AB
Russian.
with a nice
Mad
one
Russian.
there.
Let's see here. That is kind of weird.
Jason ain't holding that one.
People are just telling me about it.
Trisha's in the tank with the waitress. Okay, decides to limp.
Erica makes the call there.
And when you come back around, if you're Mad Russian here, you're out of position here, so I don't like 3-betting a lot, but against Jason's Open, you're ahead of so much of his range. He could
It does
3-bet.
look like he's going to do something. He's definitely been trying to barrel with Jason. Maybe trying to get a heads up. There.
Merrick's in here. He has to have some kind of little
Trisha
surprise
has
too.
aces.
Also,
Trisha in seat 9.
Now she can-
flatted with aces with one suit there. Ace, ace.
Now she should definitely get in the back raise. Just stick the rest for stacking there.
Yeah.
Did Mad Russian race?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Made it looks like 105 to go.
Gotcha. Oh, there it goes. I think it's
well,
up there.
Trisha has a little bit more than that. Yeah, AB made the call too, right?
And Jason's in there.
Jason's gonna call 105.
I'd really love to see Eric. Okay,
Eric gets out of the way,
Here she
and
goes.
there goes Trisha, getting in with aces,
We're gonna find out what's up with the reload situation.
or maybe not.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Black Trisha.
All right.
She's hoping to reload.
She's probably
There's pot.
not loving. She's probably not loving being in there with four-handed with
Right,
the aces.
yeah, I mean-
Disappeared again. She had ace.
Deuce 3 with hearts. King 4 8 all spades. AB flops a flush. Is that you or me?
I'll try.
That's that's my ears.
Yeah, that hurt a lot.
And we're back. We're good.
350. Yes, please.
And 350 from the Mad Russian.
Mad Russian
Mad
is.
Russian
I-
is
He's
ace
got the
blocker.
blocker.
He knows he has the blocker.
He's also got kings and 8s.
Oh, this is sick. AB's
First
got
he's running
second
into
nuts. Yeah, it's
AB's
just.
29 flush, and I don't
And
really
if,
see him
playing a
putting
big
that.
pot here.
if you're AB here, you just stick it. 'Cause I don't think you can count on Mad Russian
Yeah.
just 3-betting and then immediately potting if he did flop the nuts. He may, but I mean, I think if you're Mad Russian, you had ace, X of spades here after you put in a 3-bet, or you immediately just potting it and it almost feels like you're trying to get everyone off the hand. Because no one else is going to call you without a flush.
Yeah, I think
So AB sticks it well.
yeah, especially since Mad Russian has been mixing it up, getting in there. Maybe likes his second up flush here.
Mad Russian's going to need a king or an 8. Assuming he calls. I don't even know if he will.
Here is Mad Russian just scratching his neck. And
No, his stack shows that he's only got 42 behind, but you see that's not true. It looks like he's got a little over 1,000 back.
yeah.
Looks like he's got 1,025 precisely. And now he repots it.
Oh my God.
Get it in. All in, all in.
Big.
Mad Russian. God bless his heart.
That's a funny comment in the chat too. He thinks if he hits another spade, he has the nut flush. You never know in PLO. You never.
King on the river. Oh, sick.
That is sick.
Wow.
Wowzer.
Whee!
Wow, runner.
Wow.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not runner. He had the 2-pair on it.
Yeah, he flopped top two
Wow.
with an up blocker.
Yowzer.
Wow. So I wonder if he thinks like, okay, well, I know he can't have the nuts here. Do you think he has any fold equity against? So I mean, that's got to be the thought process. Like he's got like, okay, I might have some fold equity against AB, and if worst case scenario, I got 2-pair. I mean,
he has the blocker. It's just one of those times whether you go with it or you don't.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
unfortunately,
really.
when you're all in, the blocker doesn't help you anymore.
I know, but what I'm saying is
No.
AB put in the min raise. Yeah, he put in the min raise, so he jams. Min raise is weird by AB there, you know?
Yeah.
That's true.
It's a very strange bet.
I
He
didn't
bets.
realize he only
He 4-betted and he made it. Mad Russian made it 350. AB raised to 700. Mad Russian looks mortified and then goes over.
Joe Fly 007 says there was not 3 spades in the flop. Yeah, there were, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, there's been some flush.
There was 2 spades. I'm pretty sure it showed.
Oh,
I'm assuming that's why they got it in there.
We'll have to go back and
Again, we had a.
yeah, unless the graphics are wrong, but yeah.
No, it was 3 spades, and then when it showed the run out,
I thought so. Didn't it?
I would not bet on it because I'm only about 86% sure. Pretty sure that my eyes
Very
could have deceived me.
specific.
I like to be specific with the percentages.
I always gotta leave room for that 14% buffer,
Chris says, oh my god, he wants to play. Get down here. This game didn't go well into the night. I mean, we have this going into the Survivor Series right now, but after the Survivor Series, or after the stream's over, the game's open to anyone. Get down here, fire some bullets. Flop was 3 spades. The River King was red.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what they're talking about.
They might have looked at it backwards. You know, when it's run out, they were thinking that it came the other way. You know.
Jack 9-8 for Holt's Claw. Comes around to Jason.
Jason with 4 cards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in a $50
That's all the motivation he needed.
Came in the box.
I mean, that contest
Actually,
I'm losing.
kind of is.
I want to find a contest when I have a chance to.
You know what he should do?
Jason makes it 15 to go.
And AP is a good sport, you know?
Yeah, he is.
That was...
Takes it on the chin. 8-8-7.
Wow, Matt's maxed that.
A little bit. And he's gonna fire right into Jason. And Jason says, "Why?" Jason says, "Why would you lead there, Matt?"
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like, I was gonna barrel it.
Wow.
Matt's like, I don't know. Why did I lead there?
Forgot you can listen in with the headphones. That is pretty interesting. Why would you lead there? Snap fold. Matt's just trying to build up a pot with J-Mac there. I mean, it was such a small. Jason, he opened for 15. The pot's only 30. 30's not a big. Potting it for 38 on that board with Jason in the hand. It's just like, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, J-Mac's capable of
Yeah,
putting in a raise there or something.
Yeah.
So.
it's small enough to where if he feels goofy, he can do whatever. So.
Yeah, and Jake and I were discussing last stream the dunk bet is coming
The donk
back.
bet. And actually, you're the first one who
Donk lead.
Donk lead. I'm bringing it. You were the one first one to tell me the donk lead. I did it.
I believe I won the time that I donk led. I believe
You did. You did.
I won the pot.
You did. You did win the pot. The donk lead got it done. Right. First blood. How do you lose?
Poker's kind of unique in that aspect where a lot of plays and silliness that used to happen went away, and now they're making returns.
Yeah.
Like when you get on the good game. I mean, just poker in 2000, poker in 2003, 2002 to 2005. The Ace King snap look. That's aces.
Yeah.
Everybody you look down at. I mean, I'm not saying everybody. But a lot of the fish back then. That was like the nuts. Ace King. Getting it all in free every time. Now we went through the hiatus, and it's making its return.
I'm bringing it back the big way.
I'm talking about the silly times. Right? It was just like snap jam.
Ace Jack 5 rainbow. Top and bottom pair for Eric.
Eric also has a got shot to Broadway.
Still do it.
The fish got smarter. They don't value Ace King as much as they used to. I mean, I'm not saying Ace King's the worst, but they don't. I think that some of
They realize it might not be the best.
Fish evolve, you know, like anything else.
Queen on the turn. 3 pair now for Eric. And Eric fills up.
Run better, Eric.
Jason just checking this all the way down. Still checking.
Yeah, I donked bet the other day for the first time, and I think I said it had to be at least 6 years. It felt so wrong. I did it. It was right after that stream when we were talking about like everyone was donk beating in the stream and it was working for me, and I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna pull the trigger here. And I flopped the draw. I'm pretty sure the guy had air, so but I mean obviously crushing what I think I had 5 high. So I'm like, pretty sure 5 high is not good here, so let's just gotta get him off a little bit. And it worked, and then I went home, got in the fetal position, and cried myself to sleep. You know, I mean, it felt dirty, it felt
Did it feel
wrong.
good the next day?
I don't know if I'm over it yet. Like I'm just like, what am I doing here? Do I
Try and call here, I guess it looks like.
Wow.
Jason could raise, I guess, if you wanted to get a little silly, but it looks like he's just counting out 80.
We've seen Jason call 1 pair here tonight.
No, though, against Eric, yeah.
Yeah, different customer. Jason might make the call against Eric.
Especially since Jason has kind of shown everyone, like, hey guys, I'm not folding, don't
Yeah.
off me. I don't think Eric is feeling there.
So Jason's kind of backed off a little bit after the past 20, 30 minutes ago when he was just barreling it. I mean, he is still playing almost every single hand, but
Yeah.
he just made the fold against Matt there for just, and then obviously he did not play the pot with Eric right there, even though he had a Jason kind of hand, not a Jason kind of flop.
His fold button is back in play, I guess.
It's back on there, yeah.
Yeah.
He was out of commission for a second.
Pop back up.
Well, I'm gonna skedaddle, guys. That was good.
Jump back in the game,
I might stop by on Monday. So, like I said, just telling everybody Monday.
Monday, 5-5.
5-5 PLO games going. For sure, one, it's gonna be the stream, but I think with all the people that are interested, I think we might have 2, and it'll be pretty good. And you have some of these players, or J-Mac, I should say. He will so,
Oh my
lucky
God.
enough to get on the same game.
Right on, Nick.
For sure.
Thanks, Mark.
All right, cool.
Thanks, Nick.
Barrel.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Dude, he's amazing at golf.
Yes, and my dad
Quite the athlete.
Yeah.
He does so many things well.
the beef light, dude.
Game on.
Car.
Yeah, the DJ guys, they got a lot of problems, but you know, we love them. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I mean, if they can forgive me for all the things that I've done and said, so. All right, we're back to poker. So Matt makes it 40 to go. Super secret cards.
And then it was right before like the.
And AB calls the Ace King Jack 6. Look at the flop there. Jack 8-4 rainbow. AB's got a pair of jacks.
60. Yeah. Well, I spent that one that you guys were playing. Actually, you were there.
Matt bet 60.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we played with his basketball coach. He said he's really good at basketball. So like, he's just crushing everything.
AB makes a call.
What do you think Matt has here?
Heads up, Matt can have anything. I mean, because once he opens, and we see it, you got King, King, Queen, 6. And he's going for more value here on the turn with just one pair, with the overpair. Interesting because AB's totally capable of having a 4 here. He bets 110 and AB makes a quick call. Queen on the turn, and Matt's kings are still best.
That's the river, right?
Check, check. Yeah, definitely check river there if you're Matt. Shows King Kong. It's good.
How does Matt run so good with these overpairs?
So sick.
I know, the board just pairs the perfect card and he's good.
Most players in PLO are still trying to figure out how to get their flop straights to hold. And here we have Matt's like, what, I got an overpair. I'm gonna, of course I'm betting the turn.
I'm good.
I'm always good here. How am I never good here?
Yeah, Matt has some pretty awesome poker instincts.
He knows when to pull the trigger. I was talking about that, or I was alluding to that earlier. I was actually talking to Andrew before the stream about who's been doing really well on the stream and who hasn't. I was saying Matt's playing his generally usual tight aggressive game, but then he finds these weird spots where just the timing, the chemistry is just right, and he pulls the trigger with some like crazy bluff hands, and they seem to get through. Or he finds these weird spots that extract value that a lot of players would be checking back, and I guess that's what separates players that play for a living and players that don't.
Yeah, very good awareness of where he's at in the hand or where the his opponents are, which is even more important.
So Joe Flat 007 asked, inquiring about the Monday 5-5 game. No, it's not a Survivor Series game, so it will be a first come first. Well, so there's a list, so get a hold of Stones, get a hold of Nick, Deej Poker. There you go, get on the list. Limp Poker. And we got the Queen Jack 4. Couple of clubs. AB's got 3 of them.
Does the 2-hand check.
Does the 2-hand check. 7 on the turn.
I'm kind of surprised AB didn't bet there.
Right? And we saw him value. I wonder if it's some of that previous hand. Clubs get there for AB. I wonder if that previous hand where he just played with Matt, where he kind of overvalued top pair a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe he played into him checking there.
Cedric and David are 1 Cedric and David.
He now bets 60. And Eric hasn't folded yet.
I think he has a decision. Don't know if Eric has.
He might have a worse flush here.
Yeah, it's possible.
You might be thinking about looking up AB with a straight. He's gonna make the call.
Yes.
Maybe.
I have the last time I talked to him.
AB shows Queen Eye flush.
2-pair type hand that he's
Yeah,
looking up
maybe.
there, thinking he's bluffing his bluff. Yeah, we didn't get to see what he called with there. Wait for that.
PLO, easy game, right?
Easy game, guys. 3 minutes left in our 4th category, voting for the most skilled player. So if you have not already, get your votes in. Our next category coming up is the luckiest player.
Oh, wow.
Oh my.
Matt Rush is playing that king.
Dude, that was definitely the blood night, I'd say.
Chip on the 11.
So far. Pretty sick beat for AB there. Flopping second nut flush. Decided to go with it. He was right. Up against top 2. Igor Mad Russian gets there on the river. Pairs the king.
Such a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, and that's how much the pot was.
Oh, that's the worst feeling in the world. Well, you know exactly how much. Yeah. Wow. Such a swingy game. I love it so much.
Yeah, very swingy, very high variance game.
Mad Russian, Queen Jack, Jack, Jack. Wow. No suit.
Triples in the hole here.
Effectively drawing a Broadway. AB's got the case jack in his hand. Yikes.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, it'd be a little better if Queen Jack was suited.
Yeah, that's a really messy hand.
AB with King Jack 10 6. One suit gonna get in there. King 7 3 flop. AB with top pair.
And he's gonna bet it.
Eric's picking on you.
It's Plastic CA, or as we know her, Plastica. She says Mad Rush is the luckiest player tonight for sure. I think she's gonna play in the next Veronica and Prisoners game.
Yeah,
Veronica and
that's
Friends.
awesome. Yeah,
lot
I'm
of fun.
excited to see that. Good luck, Plastica. And Woman
You're
Rider.
gonna need it.
And everyone else that plays.
It's a messy, messy game. Oh, you're gonna need the
I mean, I can't imagine that it's gonna be as volatile as the last one was.
Maybe, I don't know. God.
I can only hope.
AB picks up a club draw on the turn.
Nice turn for AB.
Eric looks interested in the hand. He's cutting out some chips.
Looks like he's gonna lead out here.
Wow.
Kind of weird. Like, what does he check call the flop with and then lead this turn with?
Now we saw him do that when he flopped Broadway
Yeah.
earlier, so he might have a big hand here.
Pot control type thing. Make sure
He might-
nothing gets there on the turn.
He could do this with a set of sevens, maybe even he might even have a set of kings. I mean, with only one other combo there, but
Right.
we saw him check call with a nuts before and then lead the turn, and it's kind of the same pattern
Yeah.
here.
He could also have like an ace king type hand with nut clubs or something.
Very possible. 9 on the river,
I mean, pretty much a blank there.
420 in the pot. Eric's only got like 2.5 behind.
And he's gonna bet small.
Real small. 40.
So this could be a blocker bet. Feels like a blocker bet with like 2 pair type
And
hands.
AB's gonna stick it. And Eric makes a quick call.
What does AB have?
AB's got the. Well, we know AB's hand. Show me Eric's hand. Bring it in. Bring in Eric's hand.
Jack, right? Oh.
And pot moves Eric's way, so Eric took it down. I gotta feel like looking at the betting pattern that Eric had before when he flopped Broadway, check, called an overcall. Of course, you're gonna overcall there with Broadway. Then leads the turn. Because like I said, unless he has, like you said, an ace king hand. Oh, there it is. 7-7-3-3. Yeah, so he flopped a set of sevens. I even kind of said that before. Yeah. So. So we're on to our 5th category here. So yeah, luckiest player. Luckiest player.
Yeah, get on there and vote for who you think is the luckiest player.
I think they're all like pretty lucky here to be playing this table.
Yeah, true.
How do they run so good?
Definitely saw Mad Russian get pretty lucky.
That's a big spot.
J-Mac got pretty lucky to
chop with Andrew.
Yeah, like 5-card draw.
I can't think of any other crazy luck box situations.
There's been a couple spots tonight for sure.
Yeah.
Mad Russian's gonna limp in. I think Matt's gonna open up here for sure. Ace, Queen, 7-3, double suited. Double suited hands in PLO. Get used to them.
Yeah, they
Learn to
add
love
a
them.
lot of value to
A lot of value. And you just pick up there's so many like oopsie hands that you make, like playing double suited hands. You flop bottom 2, and then you turn, you pick up club draw, or you pick up a flush draw on the turn.
Yeah, those backdoor flush draws are.
They're a monster in PL. Yeah, it really happens. Backdoor draws are.
It really happens.
Yeah, but I mean,
6-5 deuce, couple hearts.
the better the player, the less sure you are.
See everyone's hand.
Eric and Trish are keeping their hands pretty well disguised.
No, you're right. You have
AB with
more than
King of Hearts. We don't see anyone that has a heart draw.
number of draws helps a little.
3 of hearts on the turn.
Then you meet him.
It's got to be a little scary for everyone. Not sure if Eric or Trisha have hearts.
Board's now 4 cards to a straight, 3 to a flush. And Trisha bets.
I sweated a lot of Tinder.
Not a lot of money behind her.
Yeah, I would think she would have hearts there.
Matt, have you met Julian's new girlfriend?
Awesome. So, just another quick reminder, not only do we have more 5-5 PLO coming for you this Monday, courtesy of our degenerate friends from TH Poker, but we have the Hydra coming up. That's a 6th flight, 100K guaranteed, $200 buy-in. Coming up at the end of May. Don't forget about that one. Also have the Venetian $3 million guarantee satellite playing here, where we will have Matt Overstock and Erica Lindgren playing in the tournament. I think that's a 200 or 250 buy-in. 250 buy-in. And there's a $500 bounty on both Annette Overstock and Erica Lindgren. So it's easy. You just knock out both of them and then you free roll them.
Super free roll.
Yeah.
You would do that.
Yeah, bounty tournament logic. I love it. Just knock out a bunch of players and you free roll them.
Yeah, 30-minute levels. Be a good tournament.
1 in 20 players wins a 1 in 20 players $4,500 package. It's gonna be a good one.
Next Saturday, Stone's Survivor Series will continue with the 5-10 no limit game.
Awesome.
I'll be commentating with Tuck.
Oh, you were Tuck, right on.
Yeah, excited.
I love it how I saw
Reaction veterans.
I saw a tweet from Tuck today. I like a word trash on Derby today,
Yeah.
and he was like at a white trash can.
That's hilarious. One more. That makes it nothing.
Right on. Matt here with King, Queen, Jack. Telling me yeah, let's get real open 20s. Grab the show's 15, but he potted it.
20 more, huh, buddy?
Not sure what Andrew or AB have.
So yeah, so all these players now, they're collecting votes, and the player with the most votes is going to get a seat in a 9-handed single table sit and go, winner take all, 10K seat into the main event. If you want your shot at it next weekend, 5-10, play some hours, submit a bio, or win a tournament. I think it's the Saturday tournament or the last Sunday tournament. So I think the last Sunday's going to play into effect, but the Saturday tournament will for sure. But yeah, submit a bio to Stone Survivor at stonesgamblinghall.com. Tell us about yourself, why you should be in the game.
Yeah, so we got 5-10 next week, 8-16 Omaha high-low split.
8-16 high-low. That's a game Andrew cut his teeth on.
Nice. We also have a 1-2. We'll have a, well, I'm not sure if we'll do the 4-8 limit.
As of right now, we are. So 4-8 limit scheduled on Saturday, June 4th.
Yeah, and the last week, June 11th, is the employee game, Dealer's Choice. You guys gotta watch that one.
We're getting in.
I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. And then, yeah, that single table satellite for the 10K main event seats is going to be Saturday, June 18th. So make sure you tune in for all of that. Right now, make sure you click the link in the chat to vote for who we're voting for.
Luckiest player.
Luckiest player right now. So get your votes in. This is better?
Action on AB. He's going to get his stuff straightened out.
Yeah, AB is definitely, he could be a lucky player. He's lucky sometimes.
Well, you know, a player that plays a wide enough, or a range as wide as AB plays,
Yeah.
and in a game that's as volatile as PLO, you're going to experience some very lucky and very unlucky swings.
Right,
I mean,
crazy
so
swings, yeah.
if you play enough with AB, you probably would call him one of the luckiest players you played with, because he's going to get some really, really weird hands to the flop.
Yeah, he's not afraid to call with like a gut shot, and you know, it's gonna get there sometimes. But Jason, definitely see Jason barreling and getting kind of lucky in some spots. And we see him running up his last barrel there.
He finally got traction. That's what he does.
Yeah.
One of those bullets, you know, hooks, and Queen 4-8. What's new? Jason's in a hand.
40.
Not sure what he has, but I'm sure he got a piece of that.
Sam, you got Steve coming in. All players, we still have.
He's gonna bet at 40.
He maybe with the 4 and some backdoor spades.
3 more $200 winners.
And a gut shot.
Last draw
He's gonna make the call.
is a $500 winner.
Jack on the turn, no added outs for AB.
Yeah, not a great turn for AB.
Okay.
Looks like it's check, and
What? Yeah.
AB picks up trips here on the river.
Now we saw AB before where we said like, oh, he could have trip 5s, he could have trip 5s.
This is almost like
And now
very similar situation, yeah.
he checks it over to Jason, gets Jason to bet it.
Yeah, aces and 4. 3-4.
Hold on, what?
Jason has aces. I heard that the dealer say aces and 4s.
Oh, AB
Jason-
threw in a $5 chip to call.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Jason bets 85.
Yeah.
AB calls the old 10-4.
Nice. And that's another spot, you know, it's hard to value bet aces there
Yeah.
on that board, but I mean the way it played out also. But
there's-
against AB, he thinks he can get some value out of a lot of AB's range.
Maybe $3.
So voting for luckiest player, AB just got a little lucky there.
Just got there. Jason getting a little greedy with the aces. Coming around.
Yeah, I mean, I think he thinks he can get value out of AB with top pair.
We've
maybe
seen AB
second
get
pair.
sticky with one pair, yeah. And after the 4 pair, if he figures AB has a hand like Queen Jack there, then he's counterfeit, or he's in counterfeit, but then the ace is now good.
That's what he's hoping anyway.
Yeah.
Michael hasn't gotten much to work with.
It tells me to think how much I paid and that
Makes a very precise call. Places the chip in the pot.
Power limp on the button.
Mad Russian
Like,
checks
come on,
out the
man.
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, come on, just gonna get there one time.
AB gonna raise it up to 15.
10-7-6-4 with clubs. Next call. King 5-7. Good flop for Michael.
sick.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the other hands backwards. Good flop for AB.
That's brutal.
Position to little wrap here for AB.
6 straight draw, but AB has the 8 with his. Turn pairs the 5.
Oh, yeah, Dragon.
See what AB does now. Still has the wrap.
Oh, Phil Hawkins.
I mean, we have not seen Michael play a lot of hands, so he has to be giving him some credit here.
Wow, AB folds. Real interesting there.
Folds, wow. Yeah, like I said, I mean, Michael has not been playing any hands, so maybe AB just recognized that he's playing tight.
Wow.
Doesn't want to draw, possibly drawing dead.
I wonder if AB recognized that he had a 15-card wrap there. Maybe not. Maybe he didn't. Yeah. I mean, there's so many different hands, so many different combinations in PLO. It's a game that offense will play a lot, sort of players will frequently have to check, go back, especially holding players that cross over to PLO, go back, check their hand, and and then stare at the board for a while. And, okay, where am I really at here? What do I really have? They're generally pretty quick to recognize, obviously, the pairs, flush draws, things like that. But when it comes to looking at straight outs and wraps, takes a lot of players a little bit to process that sometimes. And it takes some getting used to, crossing over from Hold'em into PLO.
Yeah, definitely.
I just kind of like, okay, I got a lot of cards in a row, pot.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah.
I like that strategy. I mean, even just looking at 4 cards, like, you know, you see Igor trying to look at all of them, you know, it's
takes some getting used to.
learning process.
Yeah, for sure.
Mad Rush with a couple kings, 3-4 of hearts.
He's gonna limp the button. Interesting.
That is interesting. I mean, you know, obviously it's not a great hand.
Yeah, they're
but
pretty junky
with
kings,
the
but
on the button,
in a limp pot. Yeah, that's the thing, in a limp pot. If it was open from early or even middle position, you probably definitely see him just flatting.
Yeah.
As it is, the overpairs right now are still good, I believe. He's also got a
5 ways to flop.
yeah. Mad Russian adds a heart draw as well.
4 high, can't be too thrilled about it.
Does it feel weird to start a game before 25?
Looks like it might be the only hard draw.
He's gonna bet the pot.
Now he's gonna bet.
25 to go. Action on AB. Sorry, 55. How did 55 was limp pot? Can't be 55. No, it's 25.
25, yeah.
It's 25. Yeah, thank you. All right. I thought I'd gone crazy there.
Whoa, there, Jake.
Help me. What happens next?
Now Mad Russian turns a
Fun card though. Pairs the board, but does yeah.
very scary
I've
card.
only ever seen one showdown, by the way. I only showed down one hand so far.
We're gonna check.
What a great trip report this will be. So I went to Sacramento.
Mad Russian is not afraid of the board. 4 high hearts on a paired board, and he's gonna bet it.
I mean, do you think he's betting here for value from a queen or something?
I think he's trying to get value from a queen. And AB's shown a tendency to play one pair hands. I mean, and if he was playing one pair off the flop,
Right.
or top pair, he could have turned trips.
Yeah, and I mean, if AB had queen 9 on the flop, I think Mad Russian would have heard about it.
Now it's gonna go check, and
Yeah.
Mad Russian's gonna show the flush. And AB did
Is what?
Queen 8. Was going for the check raise.
Ace jacks.
Trying to see it. Better hearts, maybe.
It didn't look like hearts.
I couldn't see. Pot pushed AB's way.
Four high hearts, I guess.
I saw Ace a couple paint cards.
I saw ace jack.
He had a hearts, kind of better hearts. There it is, nut hearts. Ace King Jack 7.
How you're planning on doing?
Nut hearts.
You saw that?
Yeah, they showed it. They just flashed it. Ace King Jack 7.
Nice.
That's why I want to play Straddle. Straddle 20 at once.
So they both turned hearts, but
But it pairs the
they're
board.
both afraid of the pair, obviously.
Yeah, and that's where we've talked about that. Where it's a nutty game oftentimes.
Yeah.
Nutty can't equal nitty. Andrew's got some junk under the gun. We know he's gonna fold.
I know.
Jason's got 4 cards though. Hope springs eternal. He's out of there.
I'm amazed that game has been used.
Trisha.
Trisha's gonna get in there.
She makes it 15 to go. Michael's having enough
I
fun.
don't know if his judgment is the best.
So much fun. AB's got the button.
It's such a function of Val.
And 4 cards. We're gonna at least call. I mean, going up against Trisha, right?
Trisha, yeah.
Trisha here, you know, Trisha short stacks. But he's gonna min raise. I mean, I don't know what he's trying to. Maybe he's just trying to reduce her to raise.
We get to look at Trisha's hand there. Ace Jack 9-8 all diamonds. Blocking herself. 3-5-6. Now Chelsea came into the pot as well. She defended the big blind.
Fox got touched that.
So Trisha flops a gut shot to the nut straight.
Oh, AB clicks back with aces. That's why he was trying to get Trisha to stick it.
Yeah, yeah. Trisha's just gonna get away from it.
And we see aces hold for once.
Wow.
It's weird.
Do. Round and straddle. Round and straddle.
So now the players are calling for a round of straddle. We'll see if we can get it.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, aces hold sometimes, but you know, like we were talking about no limit players transitioning into playing PLO, a lot of times they overvalue hands that have aces with like nothing else, like no suit, no
Naked aces.
yeah, naked aces. Tend to overvalue those.
So Jason's trying to get a round of straddles going. He's gonna put it in right now.
Nice. There you go, J-Mac. Still voting for the luckiest player. We have one more One more category to vote for tonight.
Maybe he just got aces to hold in PLO game. How does
That's
that?
true.
He's
That's
like,
pretty lucky.
now he is the luckiest player in the world,
Luckiest player ever right there. Oh my god.
right? Just doesn't ever happen.
He also caught that 4 on the river for
He did.
trips against Jason. Pretty sick.
So weird. Ace X, what are you doing on set line? Like, PLO.
Right?
So gross.
Plays a little differently.
Action's on AB. He's got
Don't think
queens.
he's folding this hand.
No, this does not look like a fold for AB.
You gotta give your audience some
Looked like Michael raised to 30, so AB might give him some credit and just
He
flat.
was voted the most action in the game. Best dress.
He's most dilated.
Oh, good action. You're a shoe-in for best looking.
The players are now giving Michael a hard time for the categories that he's won, and he's done well in the voting tonight.
That's hilarious.
Jason's never folding.
He's voted best dressed.
Queen 10, Jack 4, double suited. 4, 5, 8, couple clubs. And you hear Trisha ask, look at Michael and say, you want best dress? She's sitting there all done up, all derby style. And she's looking right at Michael.
Seriously,
Really?
guys?
Really?
I think Trisha should be the most mad about it.
Absolutely.
She is flossing tonight. Chelsea with aces, J-Mac with the queen high flush draw. I don't see an 8.
And see, there we see a player who with a little bit more PLO experience than Chelsea playing 8 out of position. You know, a lot of players just get over and immediately start going like pop, pop, pop,
Yeah,
rebound.
exactly.
Start trying to somehow get aces in there like you wouldn't hold them. Out of position, she's not want to play a big pot,
Yeah,
and
she
she just flat.
recognizes that it's not a great flop for her.
Yeah. I mean, even pre-flop, just flat in there. This whole line, I think it's pretty standard with
Right.
some naked aces.
Yeah.
Club on the river gives McRoberts a flush.
So AB just with the queens, right? Just with the overpair here. J-Mac gonna take it down. Always nice to be able to just bet the river when you have a queen high flush on a paired board and not get popped.
Yeah.
Why is security bothering Chelsea? We don't know. We're gonna get him out of here. Security.
Going home, Nick? Going home? Are you going home?
Got about 10 minutes left to vote for the luckiest player category. So click that link in the chat and vote for who you think is the luckiest player in this game.
Also, if you're not following us already, there's a little heart icon. You can click that as well.
Oh yeah, follow so you can get notifications for when we go live, so you can catch all the Stones live action.
95.
I don't know, Michael might be the luckiest player for getting best dressed.
Yeah. Right. What did you wear? I wore a t-shirt and a
Running
jacket.
good.
That's
Check the camera. Just, phenomenally, but
Oh, and looks like Canelo Alvarez knocked out Amir Khan. 3 boxing fans out there.
like, what did you just say?
It's like
Was that
really?
English?
Gesundheit.
Bless you. So there's not gonna be any 10s on the flop. You wanna know?
I'm so tempted. It's like there's bad decks happen. I wouldn't know.
You might want to take them.
Yeah. Andrew puts in a 3-bet to 95.
Mystery cards.
It's gonna get looked up.
They're like, oh, this guy's playing a hand. Let's see what he's got.
It's harder to read 4 cards than it is to read 2.
Matt's double suited. And flops double backdoor draws.
6, kind of junky,
Dude, they don't have
junky
the
flop there. Everyone has big cards.
not like this. It's harder to record.
Does anyone have anything?
Yeah, I'm just like, no one.
That age
Matt's got the-
10's
yeah.
like over and over pair. And so.
Can't see anyone with a 5.
Deuce on turn.
Andrew's not gonna have a lot of 5s, 3-betting, and then if he 3-bet and then did not bet the flop, he's not gonna have a lot of those either. Someone might want to take a little stab here.
Why are you such a hater, Eric?
165.
And it's Matt Holtzcall to try to pick up this pot.
Nice.
That's what I said.
And Andrew,
Wow.
who's got a lot of experience playing with Matt, ain't having it.
Interesting.
Andrew checks back the flop, calls 115 on the turn.
I miss playing Sacramento.
So, what could he be calling with? Maybe aces with a 5? Like for a wheel or something?
Ace, king 5, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, there's a 5.
Now, key thing for PLO players or for Hold'em players when they're playing this game is the core rule of Omaha. You gotta play 2 from your hand, 3 from the board.
So if you don't have any of those cards, you do not have a straight.
Yeah.
You need to have, and Matt H recognizes that, and he has a 6. So he could easily have, 6-5, 6-4, 6-7.
4.25.
Oh, really like that?
Would Andrew 3-bet 7, 8, 9, 10 double suited? Can he put in a pop here, or if he has a hand like that, or could he have a hand like that at 3-betting range? And would he check back 7, 8, 9, 10 on the flop?
Wow, looks like Andrew's about to do something.
Wow, he's thinking real hard here. Is he thinking about calling for the chop? If he's got like ace, king 5, something like ace, queen 5 double suited,
Yeah.
can he call with a wheel?
Seems like a pretty polarized spot, right? Like Matt has to have a straight or a bluff here. And Andrew just trying to figure out, does Matt really have it here?
And like I said, this is also different in Hold'em, where, a player doesn't necessarily have to be betting that board, doesn't necessarily have to have a hand, have to have a 7, or in this case, 6, 7, 5, 7, any 7 combo that makes it straight, or even 7, 8 in the spot. Because it's so hard, because you have to play 2 from your hand, 3 from the board, 3 from the board. It changes, the hands that players will value bet here. So Matt would, if Matt had 4, 5, and already had the straight, he would make the same bet. We know that he doesn't. Andrew's trying to run this through this down right now. I heard a story of Andrew Barber once calling down Mark Gregorich in an 08 game with ace high. Just ace high for high, and it was good. for a scooper. Andrew's capable. Oh God, I would love to know what he had there.
What am I gonna see?
Yeah, that really sucks that
Barber, what'd you have?
His hand. Get him in the booth.
I'm hitting up. I'm gonna find out what he's got. Log that at 920x, something like that. 920. Matt with king or queen 10-10 6.
I mean, we definitely saw there that Andrew had the instinct, he felt like Matt H might be bluffing there. Trying to get intel on what he was considering calling with there.
So I'm hitting up Andrew right now and see what he had. Andrew had aces. Andrew had ace 5. Ace 5. So Andrew checked back with a pair of aces and a gut ball and a gutter. Hit the gut shot.
There's no way for them to know that.
And figured that Matt's only got to be betting some sort of 6, 7, or the 7, 8 combo.
Yeah, he must have check called the turn, planning on check calling the river.
Check call turn, check call river, yeah. So yeah, Andrew folds a wheel on the river.
I'm saying for...
Big spot.
Yeah.
What am I gonna see in 25 minutes?
And you hear Andrew talk about it now at the table. What am I going to see in 25 minutes? What am I going to see? Oh, it's going to break your heart, Andrew.
Oh man. Definitely see that he was close to calling, or at least really considering it.
Service on the table, 3 to
Alright, Mad Russian here with a pair of kings. Also has Queen Jack 9, so gut shot to Broadway. No clubs. We don't see Andrew's cards again, but Andrew bet the flop. Mad Russian called. Mad Russian picks up 2 pair, kings and 9s.
And Andrew's gonna get to work.
Yeah, and especially without backup clubs or anything, Mad Russian probably gets away from this. Or not.
You know what? Nothing would surprise me anymore.
Well, it's one of those things, you know, like this is a decent turn card for you in Hold'em, but
right?
It's just not good enough in this game. We don't know Andrew's cards.
I think Andrew got ace king. And he knows that Mad Russian would not have played a set this slow.
Right, I mean, Mad Russian's hand really looks like what it is. I mean, maybe busted draw with some random 2 pair.
That is such a value bet sizing there by Andrew, 240. I think Andrew's got ace king XX, who cares?
40 into 400, yeah.
Yeah. It's trying to get called by a worse 2 pair. And Igor would not have played a set of 5s this slow. He makes a call. Hey, what did Andrew say?
I don't know. Something aces. Aces up? Set of aces.
Set of aces. Andrew now making ace-8 work for him.
That's what I had against you.
And there he is. Yeah, set of aces. Top set for Andrew.
With a 5 for a wheel.
Ace, 10.
That's what I had against you to bet clean.
Yeah. Pretty nice when the board runs out totally clean. You can just value bet
Super dry,
aces
right?
every street.
Alright, good luck, man. Thank you. And service guy.
Yeah, and again, that's, you know, one of those spots
I
where
don't know if you heard me.
I think you maybe make that call usually with, or in Hold'em, but in this game, it's kind of hard to call with kings and
It's
nines
marginal.
there and that. Yeah, it's
I think, and especially against that sizing there. I mean, if Andrew really had some busted clubs, some busted, you know, Broadway rap or something like that, you know, then I think he's putting in more pressure on Igor to try to get him to fold. Versus that sizing, I mean, like that, I really thought Andrew had ace king. I think that's the worst hand Andrew not even in
right,
there.
like minimum.
That's his worst hand there is ace king.
All right, so we are voting for the last category of the night. Now voting for the most disciplined player.
Most disciplined. Wow. They're all undisciplined. They're all calling off that. I have no idea. No, I don't know. Like,
they're all out of control. No one wins this category.
disciplined PLO. I don't know. Like how well that really mixes. I don't know. I mean,
so apparently Michael's won a lot of categories, but I actually think he should be a contender for this one.
If there's one category that Michael might actually deserve to win.
There's one thing you deserve, Michael. Just kidding.
Best dress. My God. What's the world coming
My
to?
goodness.
The cat with a hat. And it's just like straddles on. Mad Russian and AB Lincoln.
Also Chelsea definitely showed discipline.
Absolutely.
You know, with the aces did not go crazy. With aces, naked aces out of position.
Chelsea definitely showed some discipline tonight.
Eric, you know, he has moments of showing some discipline. J-Mac hasn't really barreled in like an hour, so that's kind of a lot of discipline.
Yeah, I mean, he's been getting 4 cards every time, and he has not been like fire.
He's been folding pre-flop and stuff. It's kind of weird.
It got weird, didn't it?
Feels weird. Feels weird, man.
It's like me donk betting. It's like just like I don't do that. Like, oh God, what did I just do? Like, I've compromised my poker morals.
Keep doing it until it feels right. Did I say that? 10-10-5. 2 diamonds, Bob. Someone has quads, I'm sure of it. Who has quads? J-Mac.
Not J-Mac. Probably Trisha. Yep, that's one. Nope, not Trisha.
Confirmed.
Number what?
I like to pick Andrew's brain on that Ace 5X hand. I'm really curious to see what his logic was there, and how the big change between or the difference between PLO and holding there, and where calling off there with the underfull, or not. I'm sorry, the underfull, the idiot into the straight.
Yeah.
And what his thought process was there. I mean, the checking back ace on that flop, I think is pretty standard in this game. Especially when you have a gutter ball to go with it.
Yeah, and he was out of position in the hand also.
Yeah.
And yeah, the river's pretty bad for him because it makes more straight possibilities that are beating him.
So I think we're gonna get that opportunity.
We're gonna get him in.
I think we're gonna get Mr. 10K horse champion himself in the booth.
Oh my!
Come on in.
This has been my goal in life.
Oh my! Get on in there.
Jump in.
I'm walking away from the button too.
Oh my God,
Jesus!
we appreciate it. Feeling the love.
That's how much I want to hang out with you guys.
Andrew Barber, how's it going, man?
Hello.
Welcome, man.
And it's nice to formally meet you.
Yeah.
So we just saw you play in a little while ago. You 3-bet pre-flop. We couldn't read your hand. We know that Matt had Queen 10, 10, 6 double suited. The flop came down 3.
That's funny because he told me he had queens.
He told you he had queens.
I mean, it's the same hand.
Same effective hand, yeah.
He thought he had queens.
I thought he had queens. I had a queen and a pair, and there might have been a pair of queens. Yeah. Double shinings. So the board came flopping on 3, 4, 6. You have ace, 5X. Checking back aces or checking aces there in the 3-bet pot. I think it's pretty standard, especially when you have the gut shot to go with it.
Well, versus 5 people.
Yeah, versus
someone should smash that flop.
Yeah,
right.
You got a lot of
definitely.
calls
Yeah. Now you hit the gutter ball on the turn, and check call Matt there, and then the 5 comes on the river, putting, I mean, even though it doesn't matter in Omaha, but putting a deuce to 6 straight on the board. So any 6x, 6, 5, 6, 4, any of those combos makes a bigger straight. Of course, there's 6, 7, 5, 7, all those hands, 7, 8 is nuts. And you got the idiot into the straight there.
Yeah.
And what's some of your thought process there? And I mean, comparing Omaha to Hold'em and having to play 2 from your hand through the board, and what can you call there with versus what you
So making a wheel is makes the hand playable, but I'm also like you said, like I have the dummy end of the straight. Given that I made that large raise pre-flop and checked the flop, like I'm not going to have too many strong hands there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to check it on the turn, and I kind of have a bluff catcher. Is really what I've got. I'm hoping that I can catch someone that will either be bluffing here, or maybe like Matt's in actually this position where he doesn't really have to have a straight there. He can bet like sets and 2 pair for value. And then when he gets called, he can decide to check or bet rivers depending on what the rivers are. And when he bets the turn and I call, and then we get the straight on board, and he bets again, it's this really tough spot where I think that he knows I can't have really strong hands. So I think like the very best hand I can have is a wheel. So if he bets a lot, it puts me in a tough spot. But then again, he can have so many straights there. I mean, there's so many hands so many straights that would check the flop and then bet the turn and bet the river. And, it was a really close call. I mean, you saw me, like I agonized over it. I was really thinking about calling. I think that he doesn't expect me to call there very often, which is why I should probably call.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But yeah, it was a close spot. And honestly, Matt and I have like years of history, and he's played me pretty straightforward. But yeah, in hindsight, I maybe probably should have called. I don't want to be results oriented, but I think
gave him too much credit.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking, like I said to myself during the hand, I was like, do you turn a set into a bluff here? Do you take a hand that you think might not be good and try to get someone to fold better? I thought he might do that with a set, and it didn't even occur to me like he might do it with an overpair.
Yeah.
Which is when he ended up doing. And And if he's doing that with tens, then it's absolutely a call because he's going to do that with tens, jacks, queens, kings,
everything, yeah.
everything.
But he's a pretty sneaky one. I mean, people don't really realize that he mixes it up that much.
We talked about that before, how Matt finds these spots and he finds.
We had a debrief. We talked about it. Matt is sneaky, and I still
You leveled yourself.
I know, and I'm so upset. I'm getting crushed in the voting. That's going badly. I'm losing pots. The whole night's falling apart. So I was like, I need to get in the booth and just calm down.
Awesome.
You're making some money for charity, though.
I am.
That's awesome.
I'm lucky that I ran hot when I decided to give all the money to charity. That's awesome. If people aren't aware of it,
talk to us about how'd you get into reg? I mean,
sure. So right before I went to the World Series last summer, I read a book by Peter Singer called "The Most Good You Can Do," and he makes the case for effective altruism, which is basically clearly charities do different amounts of good. If that's the case, then we should rank them in terms of their effectiveness, and we should only give to the very best ones. So I mean, it seems kind of obvious to people once they hear this argument. I know, like you bought into it.
I'm a proud member of reg.
It makes so much sense. And then kind of the logical conclusion there is trying to find who these charities are. And REG is an organization established by poker players a couple years ago. It's a meta charity. Money is donated to them. Poker players pledge a percentage of their winnings or any arbitrary amount they would like to give. And money is then directed to the charities that are doing the most good. One of them is Give Directly, which literally gives cash transfers to people in third world countries who are kind of stuck in the poverty trap and need help to get out. And evidence shows like there's huge returns to giving people just cash transfers, which is kind of tough for people to accept. And that's why I chose this one. People think, oh, they're moochers. You know, it's like the perception of people getting welfare in this country. But honestly, it has huge returns in the third world.
I've heard that. Yeah.
That's awesome. Because people are so resourceful, they can actually turn that into some kind of like small business or something.
Yeah, like for example, one thing they struggle with I know this story from Kenya, is that in Kenya there's this really easy way to tell the rich people from the poor people, and it's who has tin roofs versus thatched roofs. And they looked at satellite images of areas where there were lots of thatched roofs that have to be replaced every year or every couple of years, and where there were tin roofs, and they gave cash transfers to the areas with thatched roofs, and then they're able to make the investments in the tin roofs, so they don't have to constantly replace that, and now they have this extra money that they can divert to purchasing livestock, starting businesses, taking care of their family, insurance in the event of a disaster, and it really helps them to kind of make a better life for themselves.
It's really awesome. It's really good. And for me, I love that it comes from poker. It helps me feel better about being a poker player and giving some back, do some good in the world.
Yeah, I'm so stoked about this movement. Between this and like One Drop is becoming huge at the World Series.
Yeah, totally.
I'm really happy to be a part of it. I'm glad I can do some good in the world.
So you, as the Omaha specialist expert here, is there anyone at this table that has impressed you, or that's really true? Do you think is playing really well tonight, at least?
It pains me to say it, but Jason understands some Omaha concepts. I think he's probably a little looser than I would. There was a hand where we got all in when he had 4 diamonds.
Ace King, X, diamond.
I picked up the card. I was so mad.
He did no fold equity. Like, oh, there. Oh my god.
Yeah, and he tried to tell me that his hand is ahead, and it's like, you hope that you're in a coin flip with that hand.
Yeah, that's your
crushed.
best case.
He was lucky to run into the one hand that I have there that he's in okay shape.
Exactly.
I'm not sure I think I'm slightly ahead. He thinks he's slightly ahead, but
you're destroyed. You were ahead, I believe.
Yeah,
I've
got a spade, straight draw, in a pair. So. Yeah, but I think Matt's playing well. Chelsea has experience, but she's not playing too many hands. Mike is actually a really accomplished PLO player.
Mike's a very good PLO player. Yeah.
He's kind of playing. I think people just haven't gotten hands.
Right.
And then we've got a couple people that haven't played much PLO and are kind of only playing a few hands. But yeah, it's been fun. I've been lucky. I've had better than average starting hands. So
you play the.
It's been interesting. I've got friends that have been telling me I've misplayed hands here or there. But yeah, I think there have been some interesting hands, which I think is the best thing about PLO is you have lots of interesting spots.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the hand I had against Matt was interesting. I had a hand earlier in the night. I had that wrap checker. That was interesting.
20 card wrap and all.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to play that hand. I had another hand where I had bottom 2 and I bet folded the turn. Really got to think about that one. When I go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
It's a fun game though. I really encourage people to give it a try.
It's a blast. And it's the next easiest game for hold'em players to cross over to, because it plays effectively the same. Once you're just going to get to the 2 from your hand, 3 from the board kind of concept, and then from there, then you cross over, start playing some high-low a little bit too, and then.
Do you have any tips for hold'em players who are interested in getting into starting to play PLO?
Yeah. So big pairs are not as premium as they are in hold'em. So we've had a couple people that have had aces hold tonight. That is not often
That's
the
not
case.
the standard. No, that is not the norm.
You're seeing an interesting occurrence to have aces hold as often as they have. The hands that really have a lot of value are like hands that are double suited, the rundown type hands. Your Queen Jack 10-9, double suited stuff like that. There's lots of people at the table. A hand like having small pairs in it is tough because when the money gets in, you're usually up against a better set. Yeah. So that's a little rule of thumb. There's little rules of thumb you learn, and there's also you kind of have to reevaluate the strength of your your flushes and your straights, because so often you're up against better flushes and better straights.
Getting free rolls is a real thing.
Getting free rolls is a real thing. Yeah. I mean, like I had a hand. This is a good example. Have you guys seen the hand I had with queens yet? This might be coming up soon. This will be exciting.
Cool. That'll be great. Walk us through it as soon as we can get there. That's awesome.
So I limped double suited queens in early position, and
hold on.
Wait, no spoilers. No spoilers. We haven't got there yet.
I'm sorry. I broke the
now
first
you have
rule.
to stay.
Now I have to stay. So you can have big hands in Omaha that seem big, and when you get the money and you can find out that you're up against hands that are much bigger than yours. I would say like a lot of poker games, you start by playing kind of tight, and then gradually add some more hands to the mix. Start playing your really strong double suited rundowns and pairs, and then kind of you add some stuff. You might add, like the 5, 6, 7, 8, splash around with that, and then maybe throw in some gaps there.
That hand would have been really good against you, though, when you had the ace of 5.
So I don't know what
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why are you tilting me? I just forgot about that hand.
We like to needle people when they come in the booth.
That was rough. It's been an interesting dynamic. Igor plays a lot of hands. AB's been playing a lot of hands. Jason likes to splash around. I'm definitely not shying away from playing hands. I really came because I haven't played much PLO. This is kind of like my warm up for the series. And if I'm going to be practicing, I might as well play as many hands as I possibly can.
Yeah.
So I probably played some hands that are like on the fence that I would normally not play. Some of the ones that were like, I want to say I played like a Jack 9, 4, 5 or something like that. Like that's something I would probably not normally play.
Yeah, no.
Oh, sweet. This is the hand.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So, under the guns, double suited queens. We lost the hand. Queen 7-3, double suited.
And it's gone.
So I just call here.
And was there a straddle on?
There's no straddle. I'm under the gun. I could have made the straddle, I think, in this hand. I think it's.
So no, Chelsea's got the straddle. Chelsea min race to 10 then, so you're under the gun +1. So Chelsea min race to 10.
Maybe. I'm sorry.
There's straddle.
You're right. I apologize.
You win.
I've already blown this hand history. Chelsea straddled. I just called.
Okay.
Jason makes it 50 to go.
And of course, Jason's. I mean, I know Jason's hand, so it's maybe he'll pick it up eventually.
All right. So.
And when it comes back to me, I'm actually thinking.
Wow, a lot of callers there.
I'm thinking about re-raising this hand here, but I ended up calling because I didn't want to get raised off my equity by J-Mac.
Who's capable of doing that with any
He likes to
forward.
barrel pretty hard pre-flop.
So middle set, Andrew.
Yeah, so middle set on this particular board texture's not awesome, and Jason.
Especially in a 5-way pot.
Yeah, Jason raised. I'm kind of checking here to see what he does. If he checks his back, then I'm going to feel a lot better about my hand. There's a couple ways to play this hand. I could probably lead here. But the problem is he's going to raise like a lot of his hands that have 2 spades and any kind of straight draw, or like aces with the ace of spades. If he has 2 spades, he'll probably raise. I think playing this kind of passively on this street, I like the best. I've got backdoor hearts, and basically this is like I kind of want to see a turn because the equity is going to change on this turn a lot.
So Jason bets 2 1/4.
Igor with bottom 2 here.
Oh yeah, he really agonized over this.
We've seen Igor agonize over a lot of hands, and I'm not sure how much PLO Igor plays, but it seems like he's kind of got a lot of kind of like hold 'em, kind of like I don't want to fold these, I don't want to fold two pair, I don't want to fold aces.
In his defense, this is kind of a tricky spot, but this is definitely a fold by him. So I was kind of thinking about what to do here.
So you're just gonna call, hoping to get like a safe turn card.
Yeah,
maybe improve your
yeah.
hand
I don't
too.
know if I'll ever take an aggressive line here. That's one of the tough things about playing out of position.
So you pick up a hard draw on the turn.
I'm happy about this turn card.
Broadway becomes possible now.
Right. I kind of expected him to check this back because I thought there would be more straights in my hand than in his, given that I check called.
So now what's your thought process right now?
When he bets this turn card, I think that he's pretty confident that he has the best hand here. I thought he would either have top set, and I've got good equity with the hearts against top set, or I thought he had Broadway, and I thought he had a hand like ace ace 10, or possibly even like ace jack 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Both of those hands I think we would raise pre and c-bet this flop.
Especially the ace jack 10.
And you're just calling?
I'm kind of calling to improve with my hand here, and then when I brick, I'm hoping that he checks back. If he bets 3 streets,
Check with the intention of check folding, or
well, I want him to check back. If he bets,
if it goes check check, you should be winning every time, obviously.
I should be winning every time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Check,
I
check,
totally
yeah.
agree. I totally agree. So he bet 380 on the turn, and he bets 350 here, and this is probably the only mistake he made in the hand, because there's not a single bluff that he has that bets 380 on the turn and 350 on the
350 river.
So I'm confident now that I can't win, and it just sucks because he's laying me this amazing price, and I can't win the pot.
Jason McRoberts.
So I folded this hand. I mean, I hate to give it away, but I want to get back to the game.
Yeah.
But so I folded this hand, and he's like, "How do you fold there? Like, you're getting such a good price." I'm like, "That's why I folded." I said, needle flip a little bit. I said, "If you bet 1,000, I call."
No, that's totally true.
His own medicine right there with the needle.
Because I could almost see, like, I mean, Jason even taking a hand like King Jack there and turning that into a bluff. You know, I could see Jason doing it.
And he would.
I mean, I think he'd probably be happy to check back King Jack most of the time, but we've even seen Jason tonight take a 2-pair hand and turn it into a bluff on the river. We've seen him do that.
I think there's good spots for it. This wouldn't be the best spot because I think that I have enough hero calls here that of hands that are better than 2 pair.
He should check.
He should just check back. But,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, hands that like it would be. I mean, a smart hand to bet the turn with. I'm trying to think of a hand that would have 2 pair in it that would bet the turn. It would have to be like King Jack with spades and maybe a 10 in his hand, like. You know.
So if you guys are looking to vote for most disciplined player,
Right there,
Andrew
that was
Barber
the
laying down the set of
right
queens.
there.
I need to start begging for both.
Right,
All right, Andrew, thank you for joining us. Get back to the game. Crusher. I thought it smelled fishy in here.
Did we needle him too much? He seemed a little mad when he left out.
Andrew Barber, ladies and gentlemen, he's the best. I love him.
Barber. That was nice.
A lot of fun guy.
That
A lot of
That was
fun.
good timing.
Yeah, to go through that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Sizing such a key. I mean, and especially like we talked about earlier with that hand where AB had where he said, oh, he could have trip 5s, and if he had trip 5s, how much would he bet? He could bet 100. You know,
Right,
it's like
exactly.
the sizing was really good. I mean,
Yeah.
Balancing your bluffs and your value bet sizing there.
Totally.
I mean, and if Jason had a bluff, we didn't get to see his hand.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew acted like he knew Jason's hand. Maybe Jason told him his hand later or something.
Yeah, he had he had ace, king, 10, something or other.
Or at least the nut straight.
He had the nuts.
Yeah, I mean, such a value bet kind of sizing on the river.
Yeah, but he's really trying to get paid by a 2-pair combination. I mean.
Yeah, and Andrew just kind of sniffed that out and made a good laydown. What a pro.
What a pro. That's how you win bracelets.
I guess.
Hey, King, Jack, Queen. I'm sorry, Ace, King, Jack. I can talk. And Eric flops Broadway.
Mad Russian has. Oh, Matt H has a King High spade draw.
Matt H has got the nut spade draw. Eric flops
Russian has a
Broadway.
Queen High spade draw. Could get him in trouble.
And here's a spot where he said if you're Eric, you do worry about getting free roll. Board pairs on the turn. It's going to slow things down.
Yeah, we've seen him play basically the same hand slowly.
You worry about being up against a hand like Queen 10, 9, 7 with spades.
Turn
Yeah.
Before he inflates the pot too much.
Not the safest turn.
Board pairs turn. Everyone hates their hand now.
And Eric gets it immediately out of the way. Eric just dumps Broadway. Doesn't give another thought to it.
So Matt H leads out here with this nut flush draw.
And he's going to get Eric off the best hand and take down the pot. Mad Russian folds his worst spades. And there we go again. Matt H finding spots.
Yeah, he just he finds those spots so well.
He's like, I've always had ace jack here. They have to fold. Getting a look at our stack sizes. Mick Roberts.
Yeah, with that
2.5.
That big hand against Andrew.
It was a big spot.
And we see, I think he's probably up in the game now.
Yeah.
He's probably in for like 2,000 or something.
I don't even know if he's in for that much. He might be only in for like 1,500.
Depending what happened before the stream.
Depending what happened to be a pre-stream. And the stream, I think he's up about $1,000.
Yeah.
Pre-stream included, I'm not sure, but I don't think he's stuck at all.
Yeah. And that's what he does, you know?
If there's a player that can do it, I mean, that's his game. Chip away, chip away, chip away.
Run
and
it
then
up, run it up, run it up. Dump, 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 run it up, run it up.
It's gotta get some money on the table first,
you know, you gotta get the money in circulation.
Yeah, my eyes are bad.
You must really understand economics.
I would
Maybe you can teach Andrew someday.
There you go.
Of course, Andrew is working on his PhD in economics right now. So Mad Russian makes it 25 to go. Gets a call from AB. Trisha's in the hand as well. Trisha with a hat.
Such a good hat.
Such a good hat. Queen 6 Dewey. Rainbow.
Trisha checks.
San Diego Keith says it's so funny to hear Mad Rush on here that he's been calling his grandmother Mad Rush for a long time.
What? Oh. All right.
The weird part is that she's French.
Awkward.
Awkward.
So we have about 5 minutes left, less than 5 minutes left to vote for the last category.
Most disciplined player.
Wow, we've seen some disciplined stuff here at this table. We've seen some undisciplined
stuff here at this table. Oh, God bless PLO. It's the mostest.
Stick around. We will get those votes tallied and bring the winner in.
Yeah.
After 10. So don't go anywhere.
So you can no longer say that. They're getting better and better.
No, but I mean, he's 100% right. Like,
Trisha all in here?
I think she is.
Double tax.
She could be doing this with Queen, Ace Queen with diamonds, of course the 3-4 combo. Board pairs on the river. And the Russian will table. Trying to get a peek here.
I had to beat that.
I hope you lose your whole roll.
He's putting his head down and shaking his head. I'm guessing he lost.
I'm gonna make the table. I get
And Trisha. And then Trisha, she's working short stack this entire night.
Short stack ninja.
Yeah. I mean, she got stuck a little bit. Oh, and Matt Russian had ace, 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 queen. Oh my God.
Oh
No suit. Jeez.
So what does that mean Trisha had?
She had a 3-4.
Maybe even pocket queen.
You wouldn't want to win, right?
5-6.
She had a 6.
5-6.
Like a little wrap or something. Straight draw. We don't know. Trip aces and
With a
PLO.
So gross. So for those of you who want to get in on the Survivor Series, try to ship yourself a free main event seat. Submit your bio to stonesurvivor@stonesgamblingall.com. Tell us a little bit about yourself, why you should be in the stream, why you'll wear the awesomest hat.
Make it entertaining.
Have fun.
Yeah, next Saturday will be a 5-10 no limit game.
That'll be a fun game.
So send in your bios by Wednesday at noon. Make sure they're in by Wednesday at noon. I know.
Finding a couple players that like submitted late and couldn't get in the game.
I know poker players are lazy and
most poker players are awake by noon, right?
Exactly, and that's fine. We're not judging, but make sure you get your bio in. Just do it right now. And I will be.
And you can submit your bio for any one of the games at any time. So if you want to submit for the 4-8 game or the 1-2 game or anything, you can submit your bio now and say you're applying to be on that game.
Right.
Yeah,
You can always resubmit your bio and get in a different
Absolutely.
game if you don't make one. You can also get down here and get in with hours. So the first 4 to 25 hours.
I believe, yeah.
They get right in with the stream.
Okay, yeah, first option. It's awesome.
All right.
Queen 9 deuce, couple of clubs.
AB open-ended. Oh,
Are you leaving right away?
Mm-hmm.
Open-ended with the middle pair.
Copy that.
Who won? Did you win the team fight?
Jason with a gut shot to a bigger straight.
You've got a huge crew of people that are voters. I guess so. Come on. Don't be modest.
Igor bets 80. We get called in both spots, and Trisha comes along as well. The graphics is Trisha's all in. We know that's not true. Straight for AB. AB's got the nuts. Now, once again, this is a spot where you might want to worry about getting free rolled. Of course, it's not the same as getting it all in on the flop and getting free rolled. There's only one card to come, so you probably want to start building a little pot here. Oh, and Trisha sticks it.
Wow.
Snap jam.
Yeah. So what Jake's talking about is, if someone else has 10 jack for a straight, but also has clubs, it would be a pretty bad spot.
Yeah.
For A, B, they have the same hand, but the other person has flush outs.
It's a sick spot where you can get in with the nuts and be drawing to a chop. So sick. So, the Mad Russian here has not folded. Trisha jammed. It shows all in for 59. I think she got looked like about 260, 270, somewhere in that window.
Yeah.
AB's gonna call, of course.
AB's gonna, get it in.
And there's no way Mick Roberts can call.
Yeah.
Club on the river.
So if Trisha did have clubs, she got there.
Rapper.
No.
Looks like she did not win.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm like, what?
And AB,
Right, straight and
AB looks happy.
it's good.
What did she have? Oh, no.
No, Trisha's got clubs.
Flush. Wow. Ace Jack 10-6, Jack High clubs got there. Ace Jack.
Ace Jack 10-6.
Exactly what you said. She had the same straight and she had clubs.
And she was free roll. The free roll is
So,
real.
There you go, by definition. The free roll is real.
Like I said, it's not as bad, for AB there, as if you would have gone the flop. That's a real dangerous spot when you get in with a nut straight with a flush draw on the board, because generally in PLO, if you flop the nut straight and there's a flush draw on board, and you get in, especially in a multi-way pot and get called, it's just so often that's the only hands that call you there is, other hands also flop the nuts, or hands that have a lot of equity against you. Namely, a set with a flush draw has got a ton of equity against you.
Yeah.
And those spots, often it's better off like we saw Eric play those hands earlier. Just check call with the nut straight, at the time, and then wait till the turn. Till a good turn card to start building a pot.
Right, and I think a lot of times, no limit players transitioning to PLO will kind of miss that concept. They're like, oh, I have the nuts on the turn, so I'm gonna get it all in.
Yeah.
Not thinking about, not being afraid of being free rolled.
And once you then start getting into my personal favorite game, which is PLO 8, the same game but played high-low, there's actually spots where it's mathematically correct to fold the nut high on the flop in spots where it's likely that you're also going up against the same high and getting free roll for the high, and then also you got to worry about losing the low half of the board as well. So done. Awesome. So that's the stream for tonight. Actually, we're gonna get our winner. We tallied up the votes, and surprise, surprise, it was Michael, who is now shipped a seat into a 10K main event free roll. Winner take all.
I'm actually not the winner from tonight.
You are a winner, though.
I feel like it. I feel like a winner just for being able to watch this game and watch you guys do awesome commentary on it. I want to give it up for Jake and Val, because PLO commentary is not easy. There's quite a bit involved, and you guys.
We're just clicking buttons. We really are.
Oh, is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
Click, click, click.
I take every compliment back then. Awesome show tonight. Great action in this game. I
So
wish
much
every
fun.
game could have this much action. The votes were an absolute blowout.
Wow.
So by more than double of the closest person behind him, our PLO Event 4 champion for the Survivor Series, I give you Michael R.
Awesome.
Welcome to the booth, Michael.
Yep. So, Michael, the key strategy for you tonight obviously was clinching the best dressed category. It seemed like that was.
Walk us through your strategy with best dressed.
You guys look good. I did not know it was like that.
You didn't know it was Derby Day?
No, I saw Trisha. Oh, is it? It's Kentucky Derby
Yeah, it's Derby Day, yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
Poker
Trisha
players.
was dressed awesomely, and
Yeah.
I like to keep it casual,
I think poker players would appreciate that,
Super
though, man.
cool and
Yeah,
cash.
super cool.
Yeah.
So, PLO, if I'm
the
understanding,
win.
that's your game, right? I mean, you're kind of a, you're kind of a shark. You've been exposed on the stream. It's all right. You're not going to get any action from now on, but whatever.
I mean, I didn't really get any hands today, so.
No, you didn't have a lot to work with.
It was,
but.
yeah. I limped the deuce 3-4-7 at the end. I was like, I gotta play a hand. Made it straight.
Boredom can be real.
But yeah, I play a lot of PLO. It's hard to go back to no limit after you play PLO.
Right.
It's like,
At least,
It is the nuts.
at least
It's so
twice the
good.
fun. I think it's
so
like
good.
16 times the fun. Yeah.
it's a lot more fun. So.
So now you've locked yourself up a seat in the single table sit and
that's
go.
awesome.
And so, have you played a lot of sit and goes before? And if you have, one that's first place only. It's
Right.
It's a winner take all. It's
Not
kind of
really.
a weird dynamic, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
Right. I mean, there's no point in like sitting around. You want to get all the chips. So
Yeah.
I mean, I played like a couple satellites like at the World Series, but I'm not like. Yeah, it's
Sit
not
and go
my
crusher,
specialty.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, I want to thank everyone who voted. Obviously, it was
Awesome.
super awesome.
Yeah.
Rallied the troops.
I know. I wasn't planning on telling like anyone, and then like I had like 2.5 hours of traffic driving here from Sonoma County, so I'm like, I'm just gonna text everyone I know, see what happens. I thought Andrew Barber was gonna like crush it, but I looked at like the first voting. I'm like, I'm winning, so I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Good.
Let's just go all the way.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
That's awesome. I'm really excited for you. It's gonna be a really fun tournament. Where else do you get that? I mean, God, single
Yeah,
table
this
sit and go.
is a cool idea.
Re-roll a main event seat,
Yeah, you'll
right?
have to study up on your
Sit and go
SMG
strategy.
strategy.
I'll talk to my expert friends and whatnot.
There you go.
Awesome.
See what happens. But
see
yeah,
you in
it's a free roll, so
main
I'm
event.
excited.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Have you ever played the main before?
I have. I satellited in once, and I like sold pieces once and played it. I haven't gone deep like either time, but my buddy, I went out on day one last year, which is hard to do. It's
Challenge accepted.
it's difficult. So hopefully I can beat that. Hopefully I can win the seat and get farther than day one. I made it to early day two once. So.
Hey, third
Hopefully
time's a charm.
Day three. I'm going for day 3.
Awesome, man.
Third time's a charm.
Well, congratulations, Mike.
Yeah, congrats.
Great having you on the
Thanks a lot.
stream, and
Appreciate
yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bobby.
Congrats.
All right, guys, that's our show. Thanks for tuning in. And Monday, more PLO. 5-5 PLO brought to you by the Deej Poker.
Yeah. Come
Game
back.
on.
We'll be barreling.
Woo-wee.